ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 10 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Harry, and we have two amazing crew today with us. Basically, I'm so excited because I can't say much already. So, we have Adri and we have Kenneth. Adri, say hi.
Hi, I'm here.
He's
Nice.
here every time, huh? And back with us again is Kenneth.
Hello everyone. The
Yay.
weekly teams here speaking. What's up?
Just in case you guys don't know, a lot of times Kenneth is busy with his tournament thing. So when he's free, he'll come. I mean, it's the same
Yes.
goes with the rest of the people. This is a very chill podcast, so you may not find that every week everyone's here, but it's just like whenever people are free, they're available, then they just join in. It's really that simple. All right.
Uh-huh.
So
But I
yeah.
love you all. I'll try my best to make it. I love you guys.
Yeah, yep. So that's why that's what I love. I mean, it's just basically a fun thing to talk about video games lah. It's also a way to escape from the busy stuff, the stressful stuff that we do like every week. So it's just like the weekend. Let's just talk about the stuff that we enjoy. So I hope everyone is also enjoying it. Whatever we do so far.
Let's go.
All right, cool. So.
No.
So okay, let's just go through the usual stuff. What have you guys been doing for the past? What have you been playing for the past week? Let's go with Adri first. Adri, have you been playing anything for the past week?
I have started Torna.
Oh yeah.
Chronicles 2, Torna, Golden Country.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I
Loving
hear
it.
correctly? Forza.
No,
Forza.
Torna, T-R-N-A.
Oh,
Xenoblade.
I
Forza
was a
is
bit
Xenoblade
shocked. I
Chronicles
didn't think
World.
you would play Forza.
But Forza in the Xenoblade Chronicles world, that would be really interesting. I would drive in that world.
Yeah,
The
man.
world is so huge, bringing a car into that would be really nice.
Both have fantastic
True,
world.
true.
Both have very lush, fantastic worlds. So
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Super good graphics.
The one thing I love Xenoblade games, like their worlds, they're very, very open and lush. I think I was on another Titan. They live on these beings called Titans, right? So these Titans are so huge, they have like their own ecosystem and they have their own land and plants or whatever. And it's the same thing with Xenoblade Chronicle 1. They live on Titans, right?
mm-hmm.
So walking around that place, like I couldn't imagine it was an actual giant titan that they're living in because the world's so huge and whatnot, and all the it's so it's so nice to walk around and see. And the best part is the fauna, the enemies you find is like they're like very living beings. They're not like NPCs standing there and then repeat the same animation all the time. It's just you see one giant bird flying on top of you, and then you see the fish in the sea, in the lake, whatever. I'm like, the world is so alive, man.
Yeah, I think they do have a selected path, but I think the set path are quite varied. I think
Yeah.
that's the beauty of
Randomized
it.
lah, right? Randomized.
They hide it lah. I'm sure they have like a set path, but they will hide it in a way that it looks natural, like the whole world is alive. So Kenneth, if you want like a nice world next to Final Fantasy, Xenoblade Chronicles,
Yeah.
both all the Xenoblade Chronicles is a nice place to to roam around. I think I would say the world is much better than Final Fantasy lah because they nailed it. I'm sorry, the
Bold
Xenoblade
claims, eh? Bold
Xenoblade
claims.
world is so alive, more alive. Like
Okay.
I would
I-
dream about it.
I actually agree with Adri's statement.
Wow.
I actually agree with
Yeah,
Adri's
yeah.
statement. I'm not joking.
Okay.
Um,
I might give it a try. Give it a try.
Every single part, I would say, right, every single part of the world, like area, right, in Xenoblade Chronicles, regardless of whether whichever one, 2x, whatever, right, there's always like a reason to be there. And you most
Yeah.
likely you will want to visit all of them, compared with
Yes.
like I know I keep bashing this game like Final Fantasy 15, right? Because the world is just so big, but a lot of times it's like very empty. There's like no reason. It's just big for the sake of big. But Xenoblade Chronicles, like it's just amazing. Like the first game, like all the games, you are adventuring on top of a living titan. Think about that. think about that, you get to walk through let's say the first game, right? Basically, it's two like Titan that's like stationary lah, right? They're like not moving, but you get to walk. You get to know that you are at the let's say the shoulder, like the head, like at the inside the stomach. Like inside the stomach, right? Has its own ecosystem. Like it's like got like what are the digestive system, like those gastric juice stuff like that. So it's very unique lah. And same goes with second one. Second one is a moving titan. So Kenneth, if you definitely should give it a go.
Yes,
Yeah.
I should. I really should. It's a 2v1 at this point. I definitely gotta give it a try. Yeah.
The story wise, I think I also can agree. We can't really compare. Final Fantasy definitely is good with story, but Xenoblade is good with the world. I think also the music is fantastic. The music that goes with the world is the moment when you get to like in Xenoblade 1, the moment you get to Gao Plains, right? Wow, my god.
I'm excited.
My god.
Like,
That
yeah,
was
The combat might be mixed for some people because some people might like it, some people don't. Like some people were like, "Oh, I like the turn-based Final Fantasy style," but then Xenoblade is more like it's like FF12 lah. Yeah, I like FF12, so
yeah.
this game was just perfect, just nice, just nice. And I played one first, and then they had all this bunch of UI, or it's kind of cluttered. So when I came to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, I'm like, whoa, everything's so simplified. Like, oh, all the skills are on your controller. You don't have to like navigate through a menu or something. Everything is on your controller. And all the map out, all everything. That's very innovative for a JRPG game. So yeah, thumbs up for the UI team of Xenoblade to improve in the second game. So I'm looking forward to the third game. How they improve from there.
You get to become like a superhero. Aside from Torna, do you play anything else?
Outside for Torna, my son is still obsessed with Kirby,
Oh
and
shit, that's nice.
I let him play Kirby Star Allies. The demo, I didn't buy the full game yet.
Oh, Star Allies, interesting. Okay.
Star Allies, yeah. He likes the 2D. He got into the 2D one after seeing videos of it on YouTube. So yeah, he's pretty obsessed with Star Allies now. On the demo, I'm trying to get the full game, but he's being disobedient right now playing games. So I need to like control
No games
his
for you.
habits. No games for you forever.
Oh
That
shit.
Until 21.
Do you
Yeah,
still
that kind of thing.
do you still have a 3DS? Do you still have a 3DS?
Yeah, actually, I have my 2DS.
Okay.
I have a 2DS.
Then maybe you want to give the there's one entry for Kirby called Planet Robobot. You should give it a try.
Oh, he requested that. I've
yeah.
been looking for that. I've been looking for that copy for I don't know. I can't find it on Shopee anymore. I need to scour physical stores now, like Gamers Hideout or Impulse, secondhand, whatever. I need to keep looking for it.
Try to look for it. I'm not sure the eShop got or not, but I heard that game is good for a side-scrolling Kirby game. So give it.
Yeah,
give
I
it
saw
one go.
videos of it. It looks pretty nice.
I
wanna
played the
play it
demo.
too.
I played the demo last time, like many years ago, and it was good. It was good. So
Oh, maybe I just download the demo. He
Maybe.
wouldn't know it's a full game.
you should do it soon. I'm not sure
So sinister. What a sinister gaming father.
It's called saving money, Kenneth.
Oh, problems when you want a game, life choices.
Did your son
Yeah.
actually try Roblox? If can, don't. It's
Oh no,
you're not going anywhere.
I did not. I need all this free user generated stuff can be it can some of the 18 plus things can go through it. I don't know how lah, but it's very too open for other people to come in, if you know what I'm talking about. So
Mhm.
I would like to keep it in like this secluded official AAA releases from well-known companies instead of like public open free games on the internet. Yeah.
All right, cool. Aside from that, anything else? Aside from Kirby, anything?
Nah.
That's it, right?
That's all.
Very little gaming, right? What about you, Kenneth? You managed to play anything this week?
Yes, I did. I've been
nice.
playing a. Yeah, I know every week I say I play Dota, but trust me guys, it's a new game this week. I've been playing
Ooh.
DayZ.
Oh, DayZ.
Yes, so yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
yeah. I got the game while it was on sale, I got debated by my friends.
That was a
Debated.
long time ago. That was a very long time ago. That was like
Yes.
so popular, like Fortnite kind of popular. A lot of people are playing.
Yeah,
it.
I was
Yeah.
surprised, because initially when the first impression when I saw the game, like I thought it was a very buggy game. I didn't see a review, but the reviews now actually like mostly positive. So my friends were playing it, like you know what, I saw them streaming.
Mhm.
It looked like I'm a big sucker for post-apocalyptic stuff. Like
Mhm.
you role play, go house to house, sneak. Scavenging for stuff. I like that kind of gameplay.
Mhm.
So what's better than playing it alone and with friends, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Get World War Z, Kenneth. We can play.
oh yeah, I do play World War Z. Oh yeah, we can play. Yeah.
Okay,
We
yeah, we
should.
can
We
play.
should.
We
We
should, we should, we
should.
should. Definitely on the table. But yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah, man.
DBD. I've been playing on the community servers, not the vanilla one. The one with mods. So
Uh-huh.
it just spices things up. Makes everything more interesting. Like custom zombies or anything, makes your life harder. You can have
Right.
like brutal mode like that. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a grind. The server meets a grind. But it's fun. Playing with friends is fun. Going out on expeditions, excursions, hunting stuff. Finding like loot. I love that kind of gameplay. Like finding a rare
Right.
item.
If you
Yeah, I've
love
been playing it for like
if you love games like Daisy, right? There's another game that you can try. It's called State of Decay. It's by Xbox.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
State
State
of
of
Decay is
Mm.
interesting.
Decay, Red Dead Redemption, all these games I've been honestly I want to play, but I just don't have the platform and the necessary specs on my computer.
Oh
But
shit!
definitely,
Really?
yeah,
Oh
definitely.
shit! You should give it a
It's,
you should give it a go if you can, because State of Decay
yeah,
2
it's
is
definitely on my
on.
wish list.
Yeah.
Isn't it on Game Pass? State of
It's on game.
Decay?
It's on
Yeah,
Game Pass. It's
I
on Game
tried it.
Pass.
Thing
Ah.
is, I tried it.
Mhm.
It's not really that smooth, so it's not really
Oh.
that enjoyable of
Mm.
experience lah.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I could see that I like that game but
Mm.
the difference between like Daisy and State of Decay is not just a very basic. It's not that basic. It's very complex actually. It's not surviving. You have to micromanage your town, your community, and all those, right? So
Mhm.
there's a lot of
Uh-huh.
layers of complexity to that game. So if you're a person that likes that kind of complexity, of really like lots of mechanics, then you should go for State of Decay definitely. Daisy is it's very, I wouldn't say basic, but there's less mechanics. There's only one thing to do: survive, loot. Rather
Yep.
than compared to other games, better manage people's like morale and everything, build and everything like that. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
depends
Right.
on how
Yeah.
detailed you want it to be.
Yeah. I love State of Decay so much. I wish I just
Fun
had
game,
more
it's a
time
fun
to
game,
play.
really fun game. Yeah, it's complex in its own way, lah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I,
easy to
sp-
understand, but yet at the same time, there's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to take note of. So I love it. I love it.
I spent like 2 months just playing that until I just burn out.
Yeah. It's a fun game with friends. It's a fun game with friends. That
Yeah, with
really,
friends, It's even
definitely,
that
it's a
co-op with
wholly
friends.
different experience.
So aside from that, anything else aside from Daisy?
Nah, man, just zombies all the way. It's zombie
Zombies all the
month.
way.
October came early for Kenneth.
Yes, October came early for me.
Man, I envy you, like, got people to play games like Daisy with. I was one of those that watched like YouTube videos like many years ago. Watched YouTube videos of people creating content, like creating videos based on Daisy. So it was still very clunky lah, but I don't know if now it's still like that. Now
It's
The clunkiness
Yeah.
gave the content, right?
It's not, yeah, it's because of the mods and everything. It makes it clunky, it clashes, so it bugs out the game. But if you find mods that actually like are smooth, then everything's okay actually. Yeah.
It's actually on Game Pass. I think so. I'm not sure. I need to double
That
check.
one I'm not so sure yet. I haven't checked.
I'm not sure, but I need to double check. But yeah, I'll hopefully can get to play one day.
Hopefully.
Wait. As for myself, what do I play? Still streaming. The Evil Within 2. I think I'm almost at the end already.
Oh.
That game is fun, but I don't know why it just feels like a bit shorter than the
Is it?
first
Is it
one.
short?
It felt to me lah, maybe because the grindiness supposed to be in the so-called the open area, but I didn't really like just go every single corner. I mainly like just go to
Uh-huh.
nearby. But it's fun. It is good. Start playing it instead of the keyboard. I play using the controller, and then I realized, my first experience using aim assist. That was amazing. You just go near an enemy and then you just aim and then you just go to the head.
The snap too, right? It snaps too, right? Yeah,
I
yeah,
know it's cheating.
yeah.
I know it's cheating. I
Hacks,
know
I
it's
call
cheating.
hacks.
No, you use a controller, right?
Yeah, I'm
Mostly
using a
your controller, right?
controller. I'm
Okay,
using a
yeah.
controller.
No, it's
Sure
not
you-
cheating. It's not cheating
Yeah,
at all.
it has. Oh yeah, it has aim assist. Yeah.
It
It's not
was
cheating at all.
it was amazing.
Okay,
I feel like
we'll
I'm
ignore it.
cheating. Like, I have honestly speaking, I feel like I'm cheating. Like. I feel like I just enable a mode where whenever I just aim right, it just goes to the people's head. I'm like, this is
Nah, man, that's
amazing.
normal. That's normal.
Yeah, I'm like honestly, if you're playing a single player game, right, you just want that experience, right? So honestly, if you like just aim assist or no, right, it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, you just want to enjoy it. You do whatever it takes to like, enjoy the game. So right, like I've been seeing a lot of games recently. They have this thing called easy mode on. It's for the sake of like people who just want to enjoy the story, experience the game, rather than just being stuck on a level, hard stuck on a level. Yeah, and not being able to play it. So I
Oh,
respect to those
sorry
people.
guys, I need to go to the toilet for a while. Just keep
All right, no
talking.
problem, no problem, no problem.
Right.
Aside from that, I think I'm playing what is that I play? Oh, I'm back into Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors.
Definitive edition, the very first one. There's a two.
Ah,
There's both of them. The first one, then the second one. Second one is basically Age of Calamity that's really like based on Breath of the Wild, which I love also, but I kind of prefer the first one because they have a lot more characters from all of the Zelda universe.
I see.
And also I think the best thing, correct me if I'm wrong, but the best thing about the first one is it's just a longer game, has more content, and I'm grinding the adventure mode right now because you have like multiple maps, and then
Yeah.
and then you have to like in order for you to unlock some certain things, some extra hearts or extra weapons, extra cosmetic appearances, you have to like fulfill certain get the right items, fulfill certain requirements. That part is the one that I'm playing right now, and I love it so much. I kind of wish that the Age of Calamity has things like this, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that way more than the second one so far. Although, the second one still have a huge place in my heart just because it's based on Breath of the Wild. So I just kind of wish that why do they have to I would say like ruin the story for the second one. I kind of wish that they would really like because it's supposed to be a prequel for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it's Nintendo being Nintendo. They don't want to like let people play a game where the champions died, which they are supposed to. So they actually did it like how Final Fantasy VII Remake did. Ship spoiler, where the champions don't die, where they actually change the ending for the champions, where they actually like how do I put this multi, is it multiverse, is it like a parallel universe or something like that, where they get the characters from the future to go back to the past to change things. I don't know if I like that. I just kind of want that these champions really did die at the end. I feel like the impact is more
It's
heavier.
more, in a way, you have more feeling towards it, right? You know, it's not kind of like fakeish, something like that, right?
Yeah, like
serious.
you know it's gonna happen already. You know it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Like it's just like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. You know that Zack is gonna die. Oops, spoiler again. But the game is very long ago
Oh
already.
my god, what? Zack died?
Nani?
Shut up. Shut up. The game came out like how many years ago? Yeah, so you know that Zack's gonna die, but you just want to see how it goes. It's the same thing I kind of wish for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but unfortunately we didn't do that lah. I think it's just Nintendo being Nintendo lah, that they really want to.
Oh, Age of Calamity? They
Uh-huh.
changed a bit actually. They changed a bit. Is
I pretty much spoiled it already just now while you're gone.
I know. I finished playing. I finished playing it. I finished playing it.
Yeah, I was talking
you-
about.
you-
I was saying that I'm playing the very first Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and I was saying like
Yeah.
there's just so much content from the first one. I'm grinding through the adventure mode right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even like I'm only at the first map. You know, like there's like 4 or 5 more, I think. Yeah,
Yes, there's
that's
five. Yeah.
yeah. So that part is gonna take me like a lot of time compared to Age of Calamity, where I didn't buy a DLC, so I don't know like how many more content are there, but I don't think it's as much content as the first one. So, and also doesn't have as much champions as much characters as the first one lah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the first one definitely is very special to me because I was mind blown when they announced that it like a Zelda Musou game. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
was mind blown.
And when they did the second one, it's just like kind of understandable.
The first one was more like an all-star Zelda game,
Mm.
which is
Yeah.
better lah than Age of Calamity, which is purely Breath of the Wild universe.
Yeah.
So
They kind
I
of
thought, yeah, I like the first one also,
The second one
and
is
they had more
people.
costumes.
Oh yeah. Right now I'm
Yeah,
like
they had
unlocking
more
the
costumes.
costumes, and then I'm like trying to get all the weapons for different characters.
Oh yeah, the weapons. Yeah,
Just so much to do, man. Just so much to do. I love it. It's the kind of game that I like to bring outside, just to do a quick one. Like whenever I'm flying, I play that, just to do a quick one, and then just continue my work. That's like a fantastic, game to be like on the go. So yeah, that's mine. Basically, I played the Evil Within 2 and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. All right, let's get to our very first topic. Let me just get it ready here. All right, so basically, both our topic today involves Sony. So today is a Sony podcast. Just in
Sony
case
Day,
anyone,
yay!
yay! Just in case anyone say that I hate
sunny
Sony a lot.
day.
So Adri
Because
happy
for you,
today.
because for you.
Adri happy today. So everything is about Sony. All right, cool. So, basically, I think last Tuesday, basically earlier this Tuesday, Sony finally released the list of games that will be available during the launch of their PlayStation Plus service. Basically, they revamped it. They added in some tiers, so that there's basically like one right now where it kind of looks like it kind of feels like Game Pass. So based on the list that you guys seen, what do you think of the lineup? What do you think of the lineup? Any notable games that you're happy to eat for it to be included?
Definitely.
Okay,
Yes.
I like Kenneth say first. I like Kenneth
Oh
say first.
shit, Adri has some stuff to say.
Oh, okay. I'll leave the good stuff for the last, Adri. But definitely, I have my eyes on something already. It's a classic game, Patapon.
Oh shit,
Oh
nice.
snap!
Yeah.
Damn, not bad,
Oh,
not bad.
Yeah,
yeah. I
dude.
remember my first time. I got a PSP for the first time. The person was showing to me, asked me, "What kind of games do you want?" Yeah. So I was like, I don't know, just put in any games for me. I saw this game Patapon. I was like, what kind of game is this? So I went into the game like no expectations. I realized that this is a one of a kind game. It's so good. I don't know. I mean, like if you want to compare that game Patapon to the games now, definitely it there's a lot of details that it cannot fight. But then like during that time, that game was like one of a kind. It's the first ever kind of like game that you have to follow the not say first game, but it's unique lah. You have a story with the sound, and then you fight with the beat and everything. You get it's something like an RPG. When you grind for items, your soldiers and everything, and it's so cute. Pon, pata, pon. It's so adorable.
yeah.
It clicks to you. It clicks to you. But yeah, I love that game. Patapon 1, Patapon 2, definitely it's good. And also I'm happy that they have a lot of like new games. I wouldn't say new, but just recently released. Like for example, what do I see here? Like Returnal is kind of still new, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
still
still new.
new.
Like last 2
Yeah,
years.
so yeah, it's still like quite recent.
It's last
Not
year,
new
yeah.
lah, but recent lah. Yeah, so I'm glad that they include even like what's this game called Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, is it inside there?
So,
Yeah, is
yeah.
it?
So I'm kind of happy that they are
Is
releasing
it?
all those new.
Oh
games.
no,
it?
Zero
No, that one's
Dawn.
in the
Zero
trial.
Dawn.
That-
Zero
yeah.
Dawn is Zero Dawn
Forbidden
full
West
game.
is the trial version.
Oh, trial? Oh man,
Yeah. Oh, man.
Sony, why you gotta do me like that?
They
I
do you
think
dirty, dude.
I think
Yeah.
I think they said that before, where they won't put their new like most
I
recent games
see.
into.
How about this
Yeah.
one? Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
That
Is
one
it-
is also trial.
Oh man, Sony. Oh man.
Oh, shit,
Okay,
is
but
it-
other than that- yeah, it's alright. but other than that, I still see good games like Fear. Fear's
Okay,
not
yeah,
a-
Fear.
Oh
Fear's
shit!
not a good-
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I remember the first time I played Fear. I stopped the game halfway. It was too scary.
My
I was
only
a kid at the time.
issue with that with Fear is that it says I don't think it's available in Malaysia because
Oh,
it's
Sony,
streaming via
why?
PS. It's written that original PS3 games via streaming, and I think streaming games are not available for
Oh
Malaysia.
no,
Oh,
Sony, why you gotta do me like
yeah,
that?
I think
yeah.
so. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. I'm
it's
pretty
alright. Like,
sure.
yeah. But Infamous is on. It's Infamous is there. I like Infamous a lot. Loco Roco is nice also. If for people who have played it, people know how fun that game is.
Uh-huh,
The,
yeah,
the
yeah.
rolling block. Oh, I love that guy, man. So cute, so adorable. It's like Gudetama. It reminds me of Gudetama. But yeah, Death Stranding is there also. It's another good game. Days Gone is another good game. Yeah, there's Souls game as well. So I feel like there's a lot of variety there. So caters to a lot of people. Yeah, yeah. That's
Cool.
it. Yeah, That's the few games that I'm kind of happy lah. Like all those nostalgic games, you could say.
I'll go to the next. I'll be the next one because I want to leave the last for Adri.
You go
But
for it.
what I can say right,
Okay.
what I can say right is that you can really see the supremacy of PlayStation versus Xbox just through the first party games that they included. Like all the games under PlayStation Studio is a bunch
Yeah.
of them. Like I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's too bad lah that the newer games didn't come out lah, right? But like games like Days Gone, I really want to play it. Bloodborne, a lot of people love Bloodborne. A lot of the
Yeah,
Marvel
Bloodborne.
Spider-Man. There are a lot of very well loved IPs here. It just shows the how well Sony is doing when it comes to the first party studios when you want to compare it with like Xbox, where the only one that I remember is Halo and what else is there?
Gears of War.
Years of War,
Gears of War.
yeah, Years of War. Yeah, I think that's about it. So
Forza.
I don't play Forza. That's too bad. But good, good. Thanks for letting me know. There's even games like yeah, it's fantastic. Like even have like Shadow of the Colossus in here.
Oh, yeah.
The Last of Us, Uncharted. Uncharted is cool. Uh, I'm just glad that they actually include like the Japan studio games like the one that throughout this whole thing, right? The one that I'm glad that they actually came out is Siren. Um, where is it already? I'm pretty sure I saw it. Siren. Let me see.
Where
Hold
is
on.
it?
I'm pretty sure I saw it. All right.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, classic games, remasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Siren. In case you don't know, is done by Japan Studio. I think. I need to double check what they did already. But Siren is basically a Japanese horror game. You
Oh.
can just Google it. You can just Google it. It's a Japanese horror game. It's about a bunch of people being stuck in a Japanese village, and then there'll be like it's kind of like your usual yokai, not yokai, but very grotesque. The villagers become like grotesque monsters, hunting for you. It's very Japanese focus, and then this because I personally I'm very scared of Japanese ghosts. So this particular title actually caught my attention because I remember they released a movie, and that movie caused me to never watch any more horror movies anymore on cinema or on TV. So
Oh my God.
yeah, so it actually that one actually caught my attention lah. Aside from that, yeah, I mean all the games is just all are well known now. Let's just put it this way. I have to give it to Sony. They really choose some of their best titles. I just hope that they are able to keep up with this because I think this list is really good. I don't know how they're gonna top this. Honestly speaking, they even have Final Fantasy 15, so I should minus mark. Why do you pick that game? Just kidding. All right,
More games.
all right. I'll let. Oh wait, one more. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's a very big.
That's a
very
good one. That's another good one.
That is a very good one. So kudos to Sony. I'll pass it on to Adri. What do you think?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. As a person who owns almost most of these titles, The I feel
Go on.
I feel like the plan is not for me because I own most of them already. Um, so it's like, should I even pay extra for any of these titles that I have? Or even I got it free from PSN Plus when they came out for free that time, so I can still play them without even upgrading to the deluxe or premium plan.
I
So I
do
could,
I do hear a feedback from people. I think there's an article that says that as good as this is, a lot of the games are like free before.
yeah, exactly. So if you miss that, it was great lah. But whatever they give free, I already have most of them. I got Bloodborne, Concrete Genie, Days Gone. Days Gone is also free for some PSN users
God
back then.
damn.
So
God damn. Okay.
yeah, jeez, man. So yeah, most of the first parties either I got for free or I already owned them. So I was not impressed with that list. I'm like, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Oh, I got that for free. But I'm also not impressed with the classic game catalog. I expected more, to be honest. Like
Classic
the
games.
PS
Hold on.
One,
Okay.
yeah,
Looking at it.
the PS one, I expect more. Like MSK, I thought there'll be more PlayStation Studio first person PS1 games. I was surprised it was just only what, six.
Hold on, let me double
So
check. I need to see first. PlayStation 1.
it's under if you
Oh, okay,
control
okay,
F.
okay. I see it. I see it. Wow, very so
Yeah,
little. So little.
well, the PlayStation Studio is just six, and then the third party is just four, so it's just 10. Just 10 games. You got two Worms game there. What the heck? And Tekken
Yeah,
2?
it's quite little.
Quite little. So if they want us to upgrade to the premium or what deluxe plan, it's not really inviting. I can tell you that. Like, if they put like the old Final Fantasy or the old Square Soft RPGs that got lost in time, I would have just grabbed that up, put Xenogears in there. I would just grab that plan straight away, right?
Yeah,
So
now you mention it. It's so little. There's so many
it's
games
so
on the Place
little,
One.
yeah.
There's so many games. So
Even
many games.
the PS2 one is slightly more impressive. Like you got ASK 2, Arc the Lad. Wow, I never heard that name in a while. Dark
Mm-hmm.
Cloud 1 and 2. Oh my god, Dark Cloud 1 and 2, man.
Mm-hmm.
All the Jack series. Oh my god, that's a good game. Even the spin-off racing game is there. Rogue Galaxy, Wild Arms 3, man. Wild Arms, dude. You got Wild Arms 3 here, but in the PS1 you don't have Wild Arms 1 and 2. My gosh, 2 was my other JRPG jam next to Xenogears and all that. You don't put that in. I don't know what the heck. Unless they're planning to remaster or remake that, that's why they didn't put that in. So I don't know, man, but they should have put that Wallums 1 and 2, and then 3. I would have just scooped that up as well. But Wallums 3 is also good, lah. But I want to see the whole trilogy. It's not technically a trilogy, it's the whole first three games there. And then you have, what's it, Bioshock Remaster? Oh, this is the
The first one.
PS4. This is the PS4 stuff.
It's the first with Bioshock, right? I think it's the
Yeah,
same
the
one that
third
came out on the
party remaster.
Switch. See one that came out on the
Yes, it
Switch.
also came out on the Switch. It came out on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
all
cool.
the remasters are here also, but it's not many. I thought they had a lot of remasters. Kingdoms of
Yeah.
Amalur was free a few months ago, so and Borderlands also went free. My show actually went free. Actually, the first three games went free a lot already, so I already have this in my PSN library. Lego
Oh.
Harry Potter, I have the original PS3 game, it's still there, so it's fine. Uh, but then I'm surprised the PS3 games. Yeah, let's go to PS3 games. It's via streaming, right? We don't have
We
this.
don't have this.
So
That's
all
too
the
bad.
so Kenneth mentioning all these names like Loco Roco, like Ratchet and
Oh,
Clank,
Resistance. Why only
dude, yo,
three?
Resistance 3, not even 1 and 2. I'm
Yeah.
a bit confused there. Like, what the heck? Why not 1 and 2
Resistance,
also?
right? Resistance is one of the IP they should actually invest a bit more. It's
Yeah,
good. It's
Resistance is
like
one
Gears
of
of
the
War. It's like their Gears of
is one
War.
of the it was one of the best PS3 launch
It's a classic,
title
man. It's a
when the
classic.
PS3 came out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I remember playing the PSP one. That was fun.
yeah, they had a PS. That was a good PS3 game as well. There.
It
But yeah,
feels very triple A.
So yeah, you got Infamous 2, 1 and 2 and the DLC Festival of Blood. Oh my god, I played all this on my PS3. This is all good. But yeah, you got all good games on the PS3 side, but we can't even play this at all. They even give you the original Demon Souls for the PS3. And they also give you the PS5 remake and also the original PS3. Oh my god, Sony, you're putting two Demon Souls in one. So
The
if you feel like you want to go back to the original
When they're
Souls
playing
game,
with us.
oh
yeah,
wait,
man, it's
Azura's Wrath, notable.
yeah,
Azura's
Azura's
Wrath.
Wrath is there. Azura's Wrath is there.
It's a very cool. I remember it's a very cool action adventure game, right?
Yeah, but it got flagged for the DLC. They locked the real ending behind DLC.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
they got flagged. That's the time when Capcom was like being scummy with the DLCs. Like Street Fighter X Tekken and Asura's Wrath. There's two prominent games that like got scummy DLCs.
Oh, that's
So
too
yeah,
bad. That's too
it
bad.
was it was a bad time for them. They released good games, but it was a bad time for their business practices at that time. So yeah,
Understandable.
whatever.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I
But other than
saw.
that, you got
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2,
Mm-hmm.
the American HD Collection. Holy crap, that's on the Switch also. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Enslaved. They bring it back Enslaved. They should have created a DLC, a sequel to that game. It was pretty good. I played that.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, which is also already on Switch and everywhere else. Oh, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Oh, I'm surprised. Surprised they have it here. It's
This
because
one.
it's a
This one.
DLC.
Kenneth will like it. This one Kenneth
Yeah,
will love. Undead Nightmare, Red Dead Redemption, but with zombies.
Definitely.
yeah, yeah,
If I
yeah.
had a PS5, I would play.
If
If
I
I
have
had
a
You would.
PS5,
Yeah.
that's what everyone's saying. If I have a PS5.
Okay, guys, hold.
Japan Studio is quite prominent inside this list, but it's just too bad that Japan Studio is no longer there, right? Because I think they close them down already and then go in there and merge them with some of the other studios.
I think so. Yeah.
Because I think a lot of complaints say that Sony is not focusing on Japan anymore. I think that one of the reasons because they didn't what is it called, put much focus on Japan studios. So to see that Japan studios actually got quite a lot of games here, right? It's I don't know, what is it,
Kind of
ironic,
bittersweet because
bittersweet.
they own the game, so they can release it. But seeing their
Yeah.
name again is a bit. Okay.
So let's just put it this way, Adri. Let's just say that you don't own. Let's just say you didn't get the free game from any of these. All right, because you see you
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
lot of them
Okay.
from
Okay.
here. Let's say just
Right.
push them aside. You do not own any of these. What games will excites you the most?
Okay. If I didn't get for free, or if I don't own any of these,
Yeah. Let's
is
say
that
you
what you're
don't
saying?
claim. You didn't claim. Let's say they
If
don't
I
give
didn't
you.
play,
Mm-hmm.
I would say the first tier is already good enough because you get all the latest games that
Mm-hmm.
was released in the last 5 years. You
Mm-hmm.
get
Mm-hmm.
you get both of the Spider-Man games. That's good enough already.
Oh
the
yeah, Miles Morales is
uh,
here too. Crazy.
Miles Morales is there. Yeah. Shadow Colossus. That's the remake one. What else is there? You got Bloodborne. I didn't play Bloodborne, but people love Bloodborne. So if you didn't get for the free one or you didn't buy it, so yeah, it will be great. Horizon Zero Dawn is here. Yeah. Um, yeah, actually, it's a solid list lah. Coming from a person who didn't own or didn't play any of this, it's a solid list just to upgrade to the what's this PS Plus Extra. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, plus extra.
This is the
So
PS.
let's just make a comparison right now, right? So we've seen this list already. Let's just
Okay.
see for what it is right now, compared to
Okay.
what Xbox Game Pass has. Which one would be better?
Oh.
I
Oh my
personally,
god.
I'll go first. I would say that
Okay. Okay.
this list is better. Is better lah, because there's more. Let's just put it. There's more recognizable games, more recognizable titles. That's being listed here. Whereas in Game Pass, right, it's more. A lot of them are quite. A lot of them are well known too, but I just feel that there's more better games in this list. What do you think?
Yeah. I would agree also with you because if you want to compare with Xbox Game Pass now with the current PS list. Xbox Game Pass, I think they had a really good head start lah. Because at the time nobody was following their.
Definitely, they're like the first ones to do it. That like made this a thing.
I think Xbox had a good foresight to start it very early, so they can have all these deals with EA and then acquire all these studios and then put them in their list now.
Yeah.
So they were able to curate it in a way that they want, right? And reach the level that they are now in a span of how many years already? Two to 3 years.
I think more
When it
than
first
that. I think more than that.
more than a year, right?
I think more than that.
So it started off like people were skeptical or whatever, but they didn't listen. Xbox just go what they know. They acquire Bethesda. They acquire all the studios. They make a deal with EA for EA Play inside Xbox Game Pass. So that's a pretty good deal already. For anyone, no matter where you are. I'm not just saying in Malaysia. Malaysia is definitely a steal lah. 50 ringgit a month. That's definitely a steal. But for other countries, I think it's also a steal because you have all these games. Bethesda's game won't leave. The Microsoft games won't leave, and then they will bring in all these cool games like Dragon Ball Fighters. What else? Final Fantasy. They will like a lot of Final Fantasy here as well. Like 7, the original 7, 8 was here, 8 remastered. 12 was here, 13 is leaving already. So they had a good list already, and people who got to play them, they even leave the games at a decent duration that allows you to like play them and finish them at your own pace. Not like you got to finish this in 3 months or whatever. So they have that thing going on as well. I don't know how PlayStation gonna do this one. Are they gonna do something similar like Xbox? Like some games would leave, new games will come in, or are they just gonna dump new games, new games, new games, new games? I think with that, um, PlayStation might have an advantage if they don't do the uh, games leave the list after a certain time period. I think if PlayStation did that, they will get the upper hand a bit because I think some people would still have that choice. Like, oh, I can still play Demon Souls PS3. It won't leave. It will never leave or whatever. I know the PlayStation Studio games won't leave lah. I'm thinking that way, but if they started to remove like Demon Souls PS3 or Infamous 1 and 2, suddenly it's gone from the list. I think they're doing a bad move there. They should just leave it there. The third parties one they can like leave lah and all that. But the third parties one they kept all the third parties one and never let them go, then that would be a game changer for them. And Xbox probably need to take note if that happens. But we'll see lah, we'll see. Still too early. This list is too early for me to even do a proper comparison. But yeah, if you ask me as a PS fan this whole time, the Xbox Game Pass, the PC Game Pass has a better catalog right now because they have a good start already.
So what do you think, Kenneth?
Well, I think there's pros and cons. Definitely Xbox people are definitely, when you think about a Game Pass sort of thing, right? People are definitely gonna talk about it. The first thing that comes to mind is definitely Xbox. But I feel like in a way, starting second is good also because it kind of like paved the way, for them. So Sony, in their shoes, what I think is they know what's gonna work, what's not gonna work based on what Xbox has been doing. So yeah, there's its pros and cons. Yeah, you might not be the first one to pop out in your head, but you might have a better quality. You know what to do. No, yeah, there's actually some sort of a guideline, that this works, it doesn't work. So there are more things to refer on. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, but if you want me to compare, right, I would say like usual, I'm definitely leaning more on Game Pass, because it's the first one to come out. It's what I'm accustomed to, Yeah, so I don't really want to change. You can say it in a way. If I had the ability to choose, I definitely would stick with Xbox. But you never know in the future. Like what Adri said, if they were to, keep on adding games, not remove them, they, in the long run, definitely I could see people eventually going to the PlayStation 1. Just because they have a wider library of games. Like, yeah. Definitely.
Cool. All right. I think at the end of the day, it just really shows like PlayStation is like the 代哥 lah of the gaming industry. Like when they want to when they want to like say, okay, I want to get into this thing already. So because they are such a leader, so other like third party, they are more than willing to chip in, like Ubisoft willing to chip in,
Uh-huh.
Square Enix willing to chip in, like Final Fantasy 15, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah,
Rockstar willing to chip in with Red Dead Redemption 2. All right, it's not a new game, but
Yeah.
it's still a big game, right?
yeah,
S-
definitely.
so
RDR, man, RDR.
yeah, so it just really just shows how big of an influence Sony is. Even though they come in second, they are still, when they decide to do something, the rest of the
Prominent, you know.
the rest of the players will more than willing to chime in lah. Let's just put it this way. So I just hope that personally I would still prefer Game Pass because there are more games that I like. Obviously, I guess I don't own a PlayStation, and also because Xbox has a PC version lah.
Yeah, yeah, they
So
have that going for them too,
the
you
the
know.
and also the prospect of Microsoft is more because like there are more Bethesda games coming in. There are more assuming that the Activision Blizzard deal comes in, there'll be like your Call of Duty coming in, and a lot of the Blizzard games coming in as well. So there are a lot more games there. I kind of want more than the list here. But this list is impressive. It's really impressive. Let's just hope that they build upon it, lah. Because hopefully, maybe next time, if I finally decide to get a PlayStation, I'll just subscribe to this. I'm not willing to pay like full price for a
Yeah, I
game.
agree. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
pay
I'm
full
super
price, you
cheap.
know?
I'm
You can,
super
You
you can
cheap.
pay you can pay
Yeah,
a fraction of price to get everything. Hell yeah.
yeah,
if you got the if you got the PS5 digital edition as your like your first PlayStation game, this is way worth it, man.
Oh
This is
yeah, it's
yep,
definitely
gonna be so
this
worth.
is definitely way worth it. You get everything in like what three? You just pay 309 ringgit for the top tier one, and you get all these games for the PSN, PS1 till the PS5 one. Nah, that's definitely worth it, dude.
There's value, you know. There's so much value.
yeah.
Yeah. But for me, a long time PS user, I'm still like,
Yeah, that's
not
because
yet,
you
not
own
yet.
most of the games. You own most of the games.
Yeah, I own most of the games
and
already.
and
Oh,
I kind of have a feeling that it's still not gonna appeal to you because you most likely you want to buy certain games like in day one, right?
yeah,
Or is it recently the first few
yeah.
months lah? So because this service doesn't have like day one releases, it kind of
Ah,
doesn't
yeah,
appeal
yeah.
to you already, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot to mention that Xbox has that. The
Yeah,
PC Game Pass has that. You know, like AAA game release for day one. Imagine like you pay 50 ringgit a month already, or how much is it a year? 100, 200 ringgit a year, and you get all these day one AAA games throughout the whole year. That's a steal already, right?
yeah,
And I don't own an Xbox. Everyone owns a PC, so this is the pass is already a steal by
yeah,
itself. But the PlayStation One, if they do introduce day one, right? Like let's say God of War Ragnarok, day one release or whatever, right? Whoever subscribed this get free digital day one release. As long as you subscribe to the highest tier, you get it. Then I would consider that. But they already made it clear it won't come out day
yeah,
one, right? Like
yep,
the even the Forbidden West is a trial, meaning like you get to play like for 5 hours. I think the Cyberpunk one was 5 hours free trial until it's over, and then you play. You have to buy the full game. So yeah, it's not like that. If they do put if they say that Forbidden West is full game in the top tier of this PSN, I think a lot of people would have just apply for it already. But they made it trial, so it's a bit they might do that for future games. I feel like God of War Ragnarok and whatnot. But I do hope they follow Xbox way of releasing AAA games day one lah.
I hope they do. I really hope
Obviously,
they do.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
hopefully lah, because I worry that right now they are not really fully committed because for PlayStation, they can't afford to really invest too much on this. They still need to sell like real copies in order to earn a profit.
Yeah,
Unlike Microsoft, whatever, like you just subscribe to Game Pass, I don't mind. I have a lot of deep pockets in my wallet, right, in my bank account, so I can't afford to lose money there. So yeah, that's our thoughts on the game's initial lineup for the PlayStation Plus Extra and also Premium Deluxe, right? Deluxe and the Deluxe plan for Malaysia. All right, let's move on
Yeah,
to
deluxe.
this. Yeah, let's move on to the second topic. All right, cool. Who here are familiar with Silent Hills?
I am. I don't like horror games, but I'm familiar with Silent Hill.
My knowledge with Silent Hill is very little, to be honest. I mean, like, I like the series. I watch people play, but I don't play myself. Yeah, definitely. But
Mm.
I do like the game while watching it.
All right,
Like, it's a fun.
let's give this topic a crack. So we have multiple My Silent Hill games are rumored to be in development. This include a timed PlayStation exclusive Silent Hills 2 remake by the Blooper team that actually made the Medium. Not sure have you guys played it. It's actually on Game Pass. I think it's on Game Pass. Let me
I
just
heard
double
of it. I
check.
heard of it.
I think I'm pretty because the Medium is actually time exclusive on Xbox. Let me double check. The Medium. Oh no, it's not on Game Pass anymore. Is it on Game
Or they
Pass?
did
Nope.
remove it?
They remove it. Yes, they remove it because it's time exclusive. Also, they actually did the Layers of Fear, which I heard is not that good. So, so that's one. Another one is a narrative episodic take on the franchise. Think of games like Until Dawn. Think of
Yeah.
games like Telltale games, like The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, those kind of game. Like you mostly like
Storytelling button.
storytelling, yeah, like multiple picking, different ending, those
multiple
kind.
choice, multiple endings. Yeah, actually,
Yeah, yeah.
when I first read it, right, I feel like that would be something I would give it a try, and I feel like it would be fun. Silent Hill version of The Walking Dead like that. I mean, like, Walking Dead did a good job, honestly. So if they can do it like that, right, I would play it, honestly.
Yep. So it's actually an interesting take also, and also there's one more which is the finally a brand new entry because just now I mentioned a Silent Hill 2 remake. I mentioned a episodic take, a narrative driven game, and also they're also working. Someone else is working on a brand new entry lah. So it's maybe like oh, hold on a second. Reese wanted to join. Hold on.
Hey guys!
Hey, the
Hey,
Luigi
Reese!
haircut, the head
Luigi is
guy.
here. But
Sorry,
it's a
slightly
Sony
delayed. I
podcast
actually fell
now.
asleep
This
pretty early.
this is a Sony podcast right now.
It's a
Man, all
Sony
right.
podcast now.
Sony podcast. Well, Sony with the L, right?
Oh,
Sony with an L.
damn!
Oh
Oh,
shit!
big oof.
How's it going? How's it going, guys?
Hello
Good, good.
there. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. It's the same for everyone else who, if you guys can just join in, right? It doesn't matter, late also, whatever it is, just join in. So we actually are getting into the topic of multiple Silent Hill games, in development. Are you familiar with the Silent Hill games?
Well, way back in, I guess, PS2 for a second. At that point in time,
PlayStation 1, is it Silent Hill?
I think
Silent
the
Hill
last
2?
one was PS2, right? No, PS2.
I don't remember. It's Silent Hill 1 and 2 and 3. You double check already. I'm pretty sure there's Silent Hill games on PlayStation 1. Hold on a second. But basically you play before lah.
Yep, I played before, of course.
Alright,
I
cool.
think those games I think had really put a mark on the gaming industry in terms of how you play the game, of course the gameplay itself, and of course how the atmospheres of the game really grab you. I think for those that are having those who are really scared in playing those haunted game, definitely it's not a good game for them. But yeah, it's definitely a.
I avoid haunted games, man. I avoid
Yeah.
horror games with a passion.
All right,
Except for
awesome.
Dead Space.
Hey, even I play
the
horror
thing is-
games these days.
But the thing for games like Dead Space, right? You seems like to have the capabilities to fight back.
Fight back.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I think
That's
for
why.
Silent
That's why.
Hill, it's it's
So
more
Sasuke.
like fatal frame kind of where you but you have some limited kind of ability to counter back those
Imagine, right? You
those
using a crowbar,
yeah
right? You have to press a button,
yeah
heat it
crowbar
up.
yes yes
Oh
exactly
Oh
god.
shit!
exactly
That was
exactly
amazingly bad. The control is clunky as heck.
yeah
Yeah, but the
yeah
games are interesting lah. So
yeah.
what do you think? What do you guys think? Like there's like three games like in development. Let's talk about Silent Hill 2. Reese, you play Silent Hill 2, right?
Yep, I recall playing Silent Hill 2.
You
Yep.
complete. Yeah. So what do you think about remake?
Dude, I think so far it has been like maybe around 20 years since the last game came out. That yeah, 15, 20 years back then.
Hmm.
And I know there's a lot of excitement when there were a couple of rumors came out talking about that game. They're gonna be remade or remake or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely interested in that. I love those horror games. I think Resident Evil back then had those kind of themes until I think the Resident Evil 4 onwards. Uh,
Mm.
4 is still one of the best game, but I think you can feel that it's more action oriented rather than
Mm-hmm.
those horror kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh-huh.
when they're coming in with those Silent Hill kind of games, you would definitely want to see the vibe of being scared playing game at nights and stuff. So yeah, definitely, I'm really excited with that. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. So imagine like whatever you completed, right? It's like like much better graphics. Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, much better graphics. And to be
Mhm.
honest, right, the storyline is also one of the interesting part for that game because it deals with a lot of those psychological kind of fact. I think about how the main character with his partner and so I mean it gives you a lot of those uh, uh, time to think about what's going on, trying to figure out what's actually going on, what's with the town and stuff. So yeah, I think that really interests me in those kind of games. And I thought that the writing was pretty, despite the game graphic was well
Not
for
great.
that time
Not
not yeah
great.
yeah not great, right? But I think the storyline did deliver in a lot of ways. So yeah.
I actually heard that from someone somewhere else that the reason why the very first game was it also a second game where the whole town of Silent Hill is very foggy is because of a limitation for the PlayStation where they cannot like put very far draw distance.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why they
okay.
put like a lot of fog. So it's quite
Oh, really?
interesting. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
it
think
became an
that's
iconic thing, you know.
yeah,
It became a Silent Hill thing, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, like people associate fog with like Silent Hill esque things.
Yep. So actually the limitation actually gave the game character, which you kind of realize, right? It you can't imagine exploring Silent Hill without the fog. So it's like it just
Yeah.
reminded me of another game that I played, the Evil Within 2. I have a feeling, right? The Evil Within 2, right, is kind of inspired by Silent Hill in a way because of the open area. My problem with
Mm-hmm.
the Evil Within 2, right, it's a scary game, but you when you exploring, right, you kind of can tell where you're going already. So imagine the Evil Within 2 but with the fog. Imagine that with the
Mm-hmm.
fog when you're in the open area.
I
I just
see.
kind of that is pretty much like Silent Hill already.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is very interesting. Another thing, Reese, I was talking about another game that's being rumored is a narrative episodic tick on Silent Hill. So let's just example, it's kind of like Until Dawn episodic. It's kind of like
Okay, okay.
Telltale games like
The
The
Tales,
Walking
yeah, right,
Dead,
right.
like where you get to like pick very little actual gameplay, but more on like
Mm-hmm.
making choices. What do you think as a guy that plays Silent Hill? Will you actually play games like this?
Uh, I'm not a big fan of Telltale's kind of games. I know they are pretty
Mm.
popular during a certain period of time, especially I think was it for the Batman kind of Telltales, right? Something like
I
that. So
think there's a
and
Batman. I think there's a Batman
yeah,
Telltale. I think
There
yeah,
is,
so.
there is. There's two of
so
them.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
there were two.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then uh, but maybe it's, I mean those kind of things are not for me. I think that one of the excitement of playing Silent Hill is because you have to move around and then you have to be checking on every single corner, waiting for that triangle. Oh, they have this trademark demon, the
Oh, quick
triangle.
time event.
Yeah,
Quick
yeah.
time event.
So, correct. Yeah, quick time press. So I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be something interesting, but yeah, let's see things how things goes first with that lah. So
I think
yeah.
games like that will appeal to certain people, but it may turn off a long time fan of the series. And there's also one more thing. It's a
Yeah.
brand new entry. It's a brand new entry. There's like how many Silent Hill games came out? What's the last one? Silent Hill. What's the last Silent Hill game? It's like such a
I
long
don't
time.
know.
Homecoming? Sorry. Is not Homecoming. There was a rain one.
Wait,
Downpour.
let me
Is it
see.
Downpour? Is it
The last
Downpour?
one was in
Rain?
2012, Downpour.
Downpour. Is it? I heard that game is not
Yeah.
great. I heard that game is not
Alright,
great.
okay.
Yeah. So, what do you think of a new, brand new entry? Will you be excited? Finally from Konami.
Oh, they tried to do that right with Kojima last time, and it
Yeah,
became
yeah.
Silent
PT.
Hills. It's called Silent Hills.
It became a
PT.
Silent Hills with Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus was supposed to be. It was in the reveal trailer, if I recall. Silent Hills, and
Yep.
Norman
Okay.
Reedus was there, and people they say Kojima's gonna finally got the horror game he wants to develop after so many years of being a movie buff. He wanted to do a horror game, but then Konami, I don't know, I don't know, back then internal conflict between Konami and Kojima at the time was so prominent that the development of MGS5 was so bad. Silent Hills got cancelled to the point that even the PT, if you guys remember PT, the playable trailer,
Yeah.
the one
Yep.
that's
I recall
supposed
that.
to be Silent Hills demo, that one, like, I remember at the time where it got removed from the PSN store and people were selling PS4s that had the PT inside the hard drive, and they're selling it for like 5K or something,
Do
whatever,
you sell
because they still
yours?
have.
Do you sell
What?
yours? Do you sell
No,
yours?
I didn't download it. I was
God
like,
damn.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing this crap, man. I mean, it's first person. It's first person some more, and then you turn around, things would like suddenly move, and then suddenly the ghost might come pop out your face. I'm like, no, dude, I ain't gonna. I ain't.
Ish.
But what I learned from PT is some good game development. Good game development tricks. But like, for example, do you know the ghost is always behind you
Oh, is
this whole
it?
time?
Really?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So when
Okay.
you hit a certain during a certain point of the stage or whatever, if you hit something, the ghost will start moving around to like inside the toilet, or
Holy
suddenly
shit.
when you turn around and then you go back in front, it just didn't move. It just stands there looking at you. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay, interesting that you made the ghost already behind you, so you don't have to. So they don't have to redraw or draw the model to render the model straight away because it's already rendered behind you.
So
So
basically, it's
so
like yeah, okay, I got it. So they attach to the main character just
yeah,
I mean to play. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
so
Alright.
it's already behind. So if you even if you turn behind, it's actually already behind you. So only
Okay.
when you hit certain point of the stage, it will
It'll change
animate
a
or
bit lah.
whatever lah. Yeah. So
Okay.
that was a pretty cool game development trick I learned from PT lah. So
I
if I want to
saw.
do a horror game, I can try that.
I want to say that I hate you because you just scientifically dissected the whole game
Oh, I'm
design.
sorry, dude. Oh,
Right
you
now,
play
right
Evil Within, right? They might do the same trick. I don't know, man.
right now, it feels like the whole is like it's not mysterious anymore. It feel like very
Yeah, yeah.
calculated. But it's okay. Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry, man. I'm just speaking in the game development
But
behind the scenes
I
thing.
mean, at the end of the day, game development is like I wouldn't want to say it's. I think tricking is a very not a good word, but it's how you make people believe what you do lah. So in a way, it's like
Yeah.
tricking. It's a trick lah. It's a trick. It's a magic trick.
It's a
in a
magic
way.
show.
Yeah,
Video game is
so-
basically an interactive magic show, man.
Yeah, so that's why that's a word that I see last time that I heard someone say last time. I always very scared to say it because some people may take it offensive, like oh, it's like we're like cheating you like that. So cool. So Reese, you're excited to hopefully it's real. Then you finally get to play a
Yeah,
new Silent Hill game. Do you trust Konami though?
Oh, that's a good
That's a
question.
big
That's the
question.
hottest question of the night.
Do you trust
Yeah.
Konami though?
I think they're not been giving. I mean, recently the record's not really that good. I think they had some troubles, and I do see that they're having less focus on like video
Video
games.
games. Yeah.
They're putting their focus on, I don't know, still pachinko, I guess, and then they're focusing
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of on those, right? So, but I think for a game like Silent Hill, I think if they can just follow like the template that has always been around for that game, it still can make for a good game that you can easily, I think, attract all those fans and of course newcomers, especially if you have a big TV nowadays and then playing it alone, dark, in a room.
Oh my
That
god.
would have
In 4K,
yeah,
4K, 60
yeah,
hertz.
exactly, 4K, right? That would definitely give that vibe to the players and stuff. Yeah, cross fingers. Like I hope they can lane it if it's really gonna be
Real.
yeah, real or something like
I
that.
just cracked the code, guys. I know what's the next game already. It's called Silent Hill Survive.
Oh my god. Is it like
They're
Metal
gonna
Gear
make Metal Gear
Survive?
one.
Yeah, you are like building your base and then you're like trying to fend off
Oh
different
god.
monsters.
Oh my god.
In Silver Base, you are fortifying your
Isn't it
town.
isn't it sad that Konami's last Metal Gear game is Metal Gear Survive?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad, man. It was free on PSN Plus. Just so you know. After a few months, I released.
Oh damn! What a deal! What a
Yeah,
deal! What a
I played
freaking
it a
deal!
bit. It's interesting. It's interesting, but they should have slapped a Metal Gear name on it.
You should
They
just
should
call
have
it like
named it something.
zombie survive or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Maybe
something.
it will yeah, it will in fact, I mean, they're gonna have better kind of output if they don't put that name on it lah. I'm just
I think so. Yeah, it is. It's actually a decent tower defense game. It's just people didn't like it.
yeah,
They
yeah,
put the
exactly. It's
Metal Gear name on it
Metal
because
Gear.
there's no
Hey,
Metal
Kenneth
Gear
may
at
like
all.
it. Kenneth may like the game actually. It's like
I
defending,
never
scouring resources.
Oh,
Kenneth,
Kenneth.
yeah, Kenneth, you may like the
I think
game. It's
Kenneth will
like
love that. Yeah,
like it's
I
like
never played the game
scouring
before.
resources.
What game again?
Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear Survive.
Metal Gear Survive.
I can't believe
what
we're
do you have those-
recommending.
Mecha kind of stuff. Do you have those kind of mecha kind of stuff? Or,
No, no, don't have. Hey, you
No.
do, you have like a one of those smallish Metal Gears. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? That helps defend your base,
Oh,
All right. So
that kind of
that's just
thing.
about it. Yeah, you don't see
But that's
those.
about it. You don't have like a
Oh,
huge ass zombie Metal Gear. They should
uh,
have put a zombie Metal Gear.
yeah.
That would have been dope though.
How does that work?
Defend your
Zombie
base.
Metal Gear.
I don't know. The zombie virus took over the Metal Gear. It's Metal Gear, dude. Anything is
zombie, count
possible.
me in, boy.
It's possible in the world of Metal Gear, man. Zombie virus took over machinery, and then it
Yeah,
becomes Metal Gear
not.
Zombie.
I mean,
They should have done that. They should have run away.
anything is possible. Anything is
Anything's
possible.
possible in Metal Gear world, man.
You know,
Plus, you can play co-op, so we'll be the four guys that are actually playing it right now. In the
Oh, yeah.
world, in the world.
Oh my! That will get reported by Young. Yeah, 4 players only been playing Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Survive.
What's going on? Poor Babylon's Fall. Poor
Oh my
Babylon's
God, Babylon's
Fall.
Fall. Don't start. That's a different topic.
Yeah, I didn't add it in, but just to get just like guys know, Babylon's Fall only got one player playing it, which is surprisingly like how do you get only one player playing it?
Oh, there's a
Uh,
reason why that person is there.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess so, yeah.
I think I heard of
No.
the reason. I have
Yeah.
let's be the four guys that play Metal Gear Rising. Yeah, hey, Metal Gear Survive. That would be
Yeah.
amazing. All right, so that's it when it comes to our topics. We have 4 people here. Do you guys want to play a game? Oh wait,
Oh,
anything
okay.
else?
Sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Before that,
Mhm.
I just want to check. I don't know whether you guys have you guys discussed about this. I think the situation where Square Enix are selling off their games.
Did we discuss that last week?
Their IP
Last
right?
week, no,
Their IP right? Like what's
Oh,
it
I think we
called?
didn't do that.
I think that's one of the big news that came in like last week. Is it something like that?
Wait. I think we
So-
did. Did we not?
We did.
They sell off their IP to the what's it called?
The
Tomb Raider, Deus Ex.
Swedish, yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. EDOS, and Crystal Dynamics.
So
I
yeah,
think we
they're selling
did.
it to like a like
But
a really big company that's really invisible. I don't know, where nobody knows that they owns like a huge amount of IPs. I forgot what's the uh
I
uh
remember the name. Shit.
yeah, and actually that company has actually been really hidden, I guess. So
Hold on.
when we yeah.
Okay, let's just add this one in. But hold on. Sell. Okay, hold on. They sell it to Embracer Group. Embracer Group.
Yes,
Uh,
Embrace Group. Oh,
okay. So let's just add this topic in. Let's just quickly go through. So basically, Square Enix basically they are selling their Western division,
yes.
which involves IPs like studios like Crystal
Tomb
Dynamics,
Raider.
ADOS, which is to Embracer Group. Embracer Group is a very big company. I think they're publisher
Great, it's
that
huge. Yeah,
has a
they have
lot
board
of
games. Yeah, they
games.
have video games. There's a lot of IPs, and they're pretty huge. I think they have been really hidden from the industry for some time, and then suddenly, I think when Square Enix pull off their Western kind of gaming development team, right? Everyone was pretty shocked.
Mhm.
And well, initially people were shocked when they're selling those good games that have been making monies. But
Mhm.
somehow Square Enix thought that that's not enough. They want more, and I think
Yeah,
they
yep.
didn't. Yeah, they didn't
Yes,
reach
yes, yes.
expected kind of sales. But to be honest, Tomb Raider has been selling pretty good. I mean, a couple of those EDOS games have been doing really well. I think if there's anything that's really bad for Square Enix was the Marvel,
Avengers.
The
yeah, Avengers,
Avengers.
right?
The Avengers was bad.
Yeah, was bad, right? But I think the rest of the
Guardians of the Galaxy was doing well, very
oh
well.
yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was doing well,
Guardians were
both
very
from
well.
critics, and I think the
It
sales
won
side.
awards. That game
Yeah,
won awards.
I don't know. I mean,
I was surprised though.
I've heard news that they mentioned that because they want to go back to the root, being a Japanese kind of uh,
Oh no no,
uh,
they sell those IPs to invest in blockchain,
really,
NFTs.
really okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
when the market crash. Right when
yeah.
the
Right,
market
right after
It's about
the news after they sold that, then they say the NFT market is crashing. I'm like, oh
oh,
okay,
all right, that's
Square.
weird. But and then of course the news where we got to know about this company that's purchasing all those IPs, right? And then when people do some research, it's actually pretty huge kind of company that owns a lot of IPs, and I think I think one of the things that they were promoting is that they're leaving it up to their developers to they don't put any decision. They're gonna let their developers to be very independent to come up with their products and stuff. So
Yeah, just to let you
they
guys
just gonna be
know,
like the financial kind of
just to let you guys know the kind of game that they own right now, right? Like Darksiders, Red Faction. What
yeah
else is there? Destroy All Humans.
Yo,
Um,
yeah.
all
Biomutant.
the all these games you
Biomutant, yeah.
mentioned, all like lost IPs. Darksiders were like a bit in the right. What is that? What is it mentioned? Red Faction. They released a remastered recent
Yeah,
a few years back.
which only happened where after they bought
They
these
bought it,
studios.
right?
So
Yeah.
they
Okay.
have a trend or habit of re-releasing remastered version of the games that they just the studios that they just bought over. So they
Yeah.
also own like a Metro the
Oh yeah. Oh right,
survival
right, right,
game.
right.
Homefront they
Yeah.
own
Oh okay.
Time splitters.
Oh, they own time splitters.
Yeah,
Holy fish! Like yo,
that's why
Yeah,
they
that's the thing.
Mhm.
They own a lot of good games. The good when they, and
not not
people
triple
were
A, not triple A, but double A, which is
not
like
definitely not to
fantastic.
play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as I mentioned, they own board games, card games. They own a lot of those kind of stuff as well. And they really how do you say stay hidden for some time until this kind of big news came out. Of course, Square Enix kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
are you guys like thinking that Square Enix are not going to be interested in games anymore or something like that? No.
they
Oh, I
do.
don't think
They
so.
do.
I
They
don't
used
think
to
so.
continue. Their final.
They will. They will.
I think they will just
Fantastic.
continue with the Japanese studio because it's kind of proven that they just don't know what to do with the Western front. Because you just compare with what they did on the Western and compare to what Final Fantasy 14 alone did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they
Final
will
Fantasy-
want to refocus on Japanese too because I heard that just recently they announced that Final Fantasy 15 sold 10 million, which I think is kind of sad for a game that came out quite a few years ago
Yes,
2016.
yes.
that underwent several major discounts, and only
Yeah.
sell 10 million. Whereas if you compare to Capcom, who actually focus a lot on their Japanese games, like example, Monster Hunter Rise alone on Switch sells 8 million.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15, think about it. Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy, like a real main entry that came out not just on one platform but on multiple platforms after like many years only sell like 10 million, whereas Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch alone sell 8 million.
Yep.
That came in that's over like 1 year.
Yep.
Think about it, like Square Enix used to be like Final Fantasy used to be like the thing, like
The premier developer.
Agree.
yeah, compared to like Capcom, like they're trying to find a way to sell Monster Hunter to the world. I
Yeah.
mean, no pun intended to the world, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but just think
They're
about that.
nailing it.
Yeah, so I don't know, like it just kind of makes sense to me that hey, did we like overstretch ourselves too much? Maybe it's time for us to just cut the part where it doesn't work well and then refocus on what makes us strong last time, and then
Yeah.
we'll see how else we want to. The opportunity will still come, but just not now. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying that I think a bunch of the games like those kind of game, right? Tomb Raider, right? I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was doing pretty well. I mean, critically as well. Yeah, they get good reviews and stuff, right? But this is not enough for them, I guess. I think that's the thing, right? They're not that happy about.
Yeah, because of their expectation, they feel like the Square Enix brand. I think they
Uh,
over evaluated the market the sales potential for Tomb
the
Raider,
investment.
which is actually a fantastic game. It's just that
Yeah, exactly.
this is the kind of IP that doesn't really sell that much lah. Don't expect too much lah. It doesn't have the characteristic of a million sellers.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they would sell off their Tomb Raider IP because Tomb Raider is like one of their top
yes,
selling
that's the thing.
game. Under
I
under
know.
under FF and Dragon Quest, Tomb Raider is
Yeah,
number third. It's slightly above Kingdom Hearts. Oh wait,
yeah,
actually more
exactly.
above. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're willing to let that go. Or
Yeah.
to
It's a big
like
franchise. I mean, you see movies about that, and then, I mean, technically,
yeah.
there's a lot of marketing and on that game, right? So I don't know. It was really a weird decision. But I
Maybe it's a
guess
management stuff lah. Maybe it's a management stuff. Like at the end of the day, they are still based in Japan,
actually,
right?
it was a big issue
Maybe.
that came out a couple of weeks ago where we're talking about. There was one game that was really bad game from Square Enix, and then there was
Babylon's
I
Fall.
think yes,
Oh boy.
yeah, and then I think
Please.
the 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 director of the game tweeted something.
Oh! I know. You're not. I don't think it's Babylon's Fall. Babylon's Fall is one, but you're talking
Uh,
about what's the game called?
I forgot what's the game.
But
Yeah,
Balance Wonderworld. Balance Wonderworld.
yeah,
Oh
Balance Wonderworld.
no.
Correct.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one that
I was about to say
Yeah, Wonderworld.
Wonderland, but it's not Wonderland. It's
you're
Yeah,
Wonderworld.
you're
so
gonna already almost.
I
that's
could
right.
already again.
Tweeted something. I think it's something like a they're going through like a lawsuit kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, from the creator. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think. And I didn't recall Square Enix feedback that tweet or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe I missed that out. But I think.
Oh,
Uh,
Square Enix said despite after the Eugene Naka Was it Yuji Naka, the
I
creator of
think Yuji
Sonic?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yuji Naka, right?
Yuji Naka, yeah.
Yuji Naka, yeah. After he tweeted all this behind the scenes saying that
Hmm.
Square screwed him over, Square Enix, I think Square Enix said that they would in confidence recommend Balan Wonderworld despite what happened. I'm
have,
like, okay,
have
Square, what is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
have they played the game?
So
Yeah. I,
I think I think
I
they
heard,
just look at the box art like, yeah, I
yeah,
would sell this.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and then I hope FF16 get the best of treatment from Square Enix to just
Oh, that's
revive,
why
right?
that's
Yeah.
sorry, that's why
Should be
FF16 is helmed by the creator of no by the
14.
director of
Ito, is it?
FF14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not Ito,
So
right?
because 14 is doing so well, right? So they're like, we'll take the
Ah,
next number to the guy who's doing so well with the other
okay.
numbered FF.
And
Because
hope
F15 had already had a lot of trouble behind the scenes. They had
Nomura, is it?
development team change.
Who was FF15?
It was Tetsuya Nomura first,
Nomura, yeah, and then
and then they kick him off, and then go to Hajime Tabata.
Hajime Tabata, yeah, correct.
And then they made after they went through all that, Hajime Tabata made the new studio that's doing Forspoken,
Ah.
Luminous Studio, and then he left that studio, and then he made his own studio. So the
goddamn.
one on Luminous Production is like all the skeleton crew from FF15 doing
Uh,
Forspoken, and that's why if you watch Forspoken with the trailer, right, you'll see like a
see
bit of
the feeling, right?
it's the feeling of FF15 and how I feel like FF15 should have been,
Have
right?
been,
Because it's more fantasy than FF15 if you think about
yeah.
it. It had all the magics and all the wildlife, but
No,
we'll
no,
see in September for that one. We
no
have to see
worries.
in
They're
September.
gonna keep on milking FF7. No, don't worry. They're gonna keep on milking FF7, and yeah, everybody gonna go crazy and buy the games and stuff. But yeah, I just hope Ito came back to the scene. I miss him a lot. I think Ito had a very good background, bunch of Final Fantasy before 15, right? Before 13, to be honest. But yeah, let's see how Square Enix gonna bring FF16. I've heard rumors that it's gonna be
After what
playing
they're
like
going through right now.
I've heard rumors they're gonna be playing a lot like Devil May Cry. I don't know how true is that.
Oh no,
Did
is
they
it
came out
really
with
that? Oh no.
Did they came out with a trailer? The recent trailer.
There's only one trailer.
There's
There's only one
one.
trailer. Yeah.
Which we go back to like fantasy setting, right? Like medieval
Yeah, yeah.
fantasy setting, which is good, which is good, which is a good
Which is good. Which is
direction.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good direction so far.
FF15 was I thought FF15 was okay. I think it's just that I think the expectation was high, and then I think that's one of the reasons that people are a bit I think disappointed when you can only control one of the character and the rest of the team you can't even
It's just a side characters, yeah.
yeah. So I think, but I thought it is for me it's definitely better than 13 series in a way. But yeah, I don't know. It just didn't deliver to the fans. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of milking, Final Fantasy 7 came out a figurine for Tifa. Have you seen it?
Which one?
You know the one.
Which one?
You know the one. You saw the one, right? The one where Tifa is
I
like
saw
with a sword. That was weird. And then that's the official one,
Yeah.
right? And that's the
the post.
official
The,
one.
the post is from Guilty Gear from one of the character named Jacko, and her crouching is like that. Her literal crouch animation. You press down, she does that pose.
But is it
So
official?
a lot of
Is the
it's
figurine
not official. That
Oh, thank
statue is
God.
not official.
Thank God.
The statue is definitely not official because it's
Damn.
combining two properties from different genre, different developers. So
I was like,
though the model looks really like they got Tifa's remake face nicely lah, but other than that, if you're part of the Horny clan, I think the picture Kenneth's picture will come and bonk you on the head. I can tell you that.
That's right. That's right.
Kenneth, do you like it?
Like what?
Oh no, never mind. Let's just
Do you know
move.
the Tifa statue?
Wait, Stop!
there's a lot of Tifa statues. Is it the most recent one, if I'm not mistaken?
The one with the interesting pose. The one with the
Okay,
interesting pose.
yeah. So it's the one we're all okay. I don't know. I feel like no comment on it. Honestly, no comment. Basically, I feel like the best answer is no comment.
That's our answer, guys. No comment.
Yeah, no comment. You know, it's a very how would I say it? You know, it fan service.
Very fan service.
Yeah,
Very
very
fan.
fan service, man.
I challenge Square Enix to do it.
But I'll be there to bomb
Square
people.
Enix do it.
You'll be there
Yeah.
to bomb people.
Yeah. Once the purchase is done, there I go. You know, bonking people.
Oh goddamn. Oh, just one last thing. I also heard that the reason why Square Enix is like selling their Western studio is because they're also like in the talk of being in a buyout in a status in a state
Oh,
of
yeah, I heard that.
acquisition.
Okay.
Just a very quick question, like it seems if it's really happening, right, it will be most likely be bought over by Sony. Would you want that to happen?
Oh.
Would you want that to happen? Honestly, for me,
Oh,
I'll just say first, I don't want. I do not want it. I really want Square Enix and Capcom to stay independent. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my stand. What do you guys think?
I agree. I agree also. One thing, if Sony ever bought Square Enix, the first thing I remember is in the next Smash Brothers there won't be Cloud and Sephiroth anymore
You.
because there's already Sony characters, and if that happened, I'm like, oh my god, no more Sephiroth, no more Cloud, no more Sora in the
Mhm.
next Smash Brothers. So
Yep.
so getting those. Oh, even Hero is my main in Smash Brothers. Reese knows
He's
very
really
well.
good. He's really good.
So if
Want
Sony
a
ever
rematch? Definitely want a rematch.
yeah, we'll talk about that later. So if Sony bought Square, I'm like, oh damn, I have to find a new main in Smash Brothers.
And I kind of like I'm not sure if they're able to like put in the detail like what Sakurai did for those Square Enix characters. You know,
Oh,
let's say if they do like a
yeah.
PlayStation All Stars, right? Honestly speaking, with the kind of detail that Sakurai put into the characters, I'm not confident that Sony side has the people to do it that way. You know, there's just so much
I
love. There's
agree.
too much love.
I would agree.
It's so much detail put into it, man. It's you can't fight. What else can you do? You know. So yeah, I guess we all agree that I just wish I really want Sony and
I
sorry,
don't think so.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I
Same thing,
think
right?
if I guess Sony really, Sony even Xbox really want to buy Square Enix, they would want Square Enix to have those Western IP as well. And that will
True.
be I think if there was any intention on that kind of context, right, the discussion would have included that they do not have to
Yeah.
sell off those Western IPs. But yeah, I don't know. But I think very unlikely that they're gonna any of the
Even,
big guns gonna buy Square
Yeah.
Enix.
So let's hope
even
that
if
uh-huh.
even if Xbox bought Square Enix, right?
Mm.
It's a highly likely chance for Sephiroth and Cloud to appear in Smash next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have Banjo and Minecraft
Yes.
and Steve there. So yeah, if Xbox
Yeah.
bought it, then I still have a relief that they will appear in the next Smash. But I like, but yeah, like you, Harry, I prefer them to be independent, like be their own thing.
Yeah.
I know signs of their games releasing on in Sony console is probably show signs that people want, but they're gonna get bought by Sony. But I think it's just a deal they made lah, because Japan they don't have faith in the Xbox hardware for real, for sure lah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's why they will release their games only on Sony or even on PC. That's about it. I think that's the deal they did with Sony lah. Not just signs that Sony will buy these characters. Like Capcom also did with Street Fighter 5. It never released on Xbox, even though SF4 released on Xbox, but
Xbox.
the fifth one it was PS4 and PC only. Yeah, so people thought, oh, Sony gonna buy Capcom because they made this deal, but I don't think so. I think it's just the developer thinks that the Sony or the PlayStation hardware is much better than the Xbox one.
Cool,
So
cool,
yeah,
cool.
that's how I see it lah. That's how I see it. It's not sure signs that they're gonna get bought by Sony.
Cool. So we had an extra topic, and then it's another interesting one. So thanks, Reese, for reminding us.
I
Thank
thought it
you,
was
Reese.
because I think one of the biggest news a week ago or something like that. So I thought we
Oh
would
yeah,
discuss.
I think that's the reason why I didn't include it in. I don't
I
know
mean,
why I didn't
I'm
include
pretty
last
sure
week.
every of you guys are really affected with Square Enix. Well, Square maybe back then, where I think
Yeah.
we got a lot of my gaming experiences about Square back then, right? Yeah,
Same.
yeah. So
Same. Cool. All right. So do you think we want to do like a guessing game? We have enough people, you know. Do you want to do it?
This would be nice, though.
yeah, sure.
Kenneth, do you want
Why?
to join? Kenneth.
What?
Get it?
Yeah, of
Let's.
course.
You want? Cool. All right. I will be the one to pick a game this time. All right.
Okay.
I make sure
Reese
there's.
doesn't have to. Reese hasn't guessed mine yet. He said he would have guessed mine in five questions, right? But
Because
it's okay.
because I didn't inform you this time, so we might do it next one. But today I will be the
Okay.
one who picked the game. All right, I already picked the game. You have 20 questions. All right, I'm not gonna make
Alright,
it easy for you. I'll try my best not to make it easy for you.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's
Right. Let's do this.
let's go now.
Okay.
Go.
Is this a game for the year 2000?
Oh wait, are we gonna ask that really?
Yeah, let's just.
But year 2000,
Uh,
as in like released after 2000, is it? Is this something like that?
Yeah. Is this a game that were released before the year 2000?
Before?
before.
Before, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Right.
so
Okay.
it's after 2000. Okay, that's a lot of games.
So, of course, always a lot of games.
Yeah.
All right, one question.
Okay, so we know it's a game that's after 2000. So after 2000, there's still a lot of games. How about we figure out the genre?
The genre. That's good.
So, okay, wait. Let me think. Harry's the type of person who plays indie games. So,
Don't say
is
just indie.
this a single player game?
Oh.
Is that the question?
Right. That's gonna animate a couple of multiplayer games here.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good question.
Is that a single player game?
Oh wait, is it a single player only game?
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah.
you, clever already.
Ah. Yes.
No.
okay. So it's
Oh. Got multiplayer.
multiplayer. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go with the
Is it
this
Fall
a-
Guys?
is
No,
What's
don't think
Eh.
is this a multiplayer game? Let's just go with Xbox, I guess. Is this a Microsoft franchise game?
Oh wait, no. We should ask: is it a Western or Eastern developer?
All right,
You
sure,
can-
sure.
Hey, you have to
Yeah,
you have to give me a yes or
pick
no.
one.
Give me a yes or
I
no.
think
Okay.
let's ask Western now.
Okay.
Either
Is
way,
it a-
like, if we ask Western, if it's a yes or no, right, then we know it's the other side already. Kind of.
Yeah,
Right?
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
So
question
is
is
it
it
a-
A? Is it A?
Western
Western development.
developed game. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
right on.
So question number 3. Yeah, 3 questions already.
So Western, what are the Western companies that develop multiplayer games after the year?
I guess that kicks out Nintendo from the list. I guess, right?
Oh yeah, Nintendo all Japanese.
Well,
Nintendo is out.
Oh
See,
dude, no, Metroid is developed by Western company.
yeah, right.
okay.
Metroid Dread, Metroid. Oh, I
It's
think
not
most of the
multiplayer. Wait,
Oh, Metroid is
Yeah,
single player.
Yeah,
only.
Metroid is single player, so it's out already.
like we're talking about Federation Force, but I don't think so. That
I don't think it's Federation Force.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm
Is this
sure.
a Sony game? Is this a Sony game?
What?
Wait, Sony is
Wait.
Japanese, right?
Isn't yeah?
But what? But a lot of the developers coming.
He's talking about platform, right? Or is it platform or what? So is this game or is this game
Sony console.
on Sony console?
Sony console only.
Only. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Multi-platform
Alright.
game.
Wait, how many questions already? Crap, I forgot.
Four.
Four,
Next will be
okay.
next will be number 5.
Come on, Reese. Clutch it. Last
one more
one.
question. One more question.
Uh, I think we will try. We gonna try to close it down with which console that this game is on. So you want to go with Xbox, Microsoft platform?
It's already
Yes.
multi-platform. He said.
Oh, he said it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, wait. I
I
asked
say it's
if
not on.
if
It's not exclusively on Sony.
oh, it's not as
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So it
on
could be on
Sony.
Xbox, PC,
Yeah. So
Switch,
it's
Nintendo.
multi-platform already.
Okay. All right. It's multi-platform. So
So multi-platform, Western developer after the
multiplayer.
2000 multiplayer. Right.
Multiplayer. We need to think of a genre. Is it a shooter,
Shooter. Yeah.
RPG,
Let's go
action
with the shooter.
adventure?
Go with
Yeah,
the
maybe
shooter.
we should ask. Is it a shooter? Because Western games are usually
Yeah,
shooters.
Multiplayer, right? Yeah, multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
So
that's
is it?
so your question is it a shooter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so your fifth question is it a shooter? Yes, it's a shooter.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But
I'm
there's
good
still
as well.
but there's a lot of
The thing is, right? I'm
multiplayer
thinking like
shooters.
it could multiplayer, right? It could be an arcade shooter, you know.
That's true. It could be House of the Dead.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
House of the
yeah.
Dead is Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
Japanese, right? Time Crisis?
uh, Time Crisis is Konami, dude.
Oh, Konami. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of Japanese light gun. All the light gun games are Japanese.
Okay. Then arcade is kind of out of the equation already. But
Yeah.
Do you control a human? You control a human?
You control a
You
human.
control a human, yeah.
That's out of
The
nowhere.
protagonist is-
That's out of nowhere.
We will know whether it's like a war kind of game or something.
okay, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's true.
so your question is are you controlling a human? All right.
Yep.
Okay, so question number 6. Yes, you're controlling human.
Okay.
So it could be okay. Right on top of my head, Gears.
Halo.
Yeah, Gears, Halo,
Most of the Call of Duties.
Call of Duty,
yeah,
right?
Call of Duty franchise, Battlefield franchise,
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor franchise.
Crap, man, there's a lot.
Yeah,
a lot, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
we can consider Metroid Prime also.
is that
Hey,
one?
no, Metroid Prime is single player. Sorry, Metroid is single player only. Unless you counted the DS game, that's multiplayer.
Okay, all right. Okay, wait. So we know it's a shooter. Do we know developers? I mean,
No.
some of the popular developers that
Oh,
usually do shooter
we
games?
can ask if it's Activision published
Yeah.
game,
Yeah. Let's go.
and that will cut off all the Call of Duties if he said
Yeah,
no.
Call of Duty.
If he said yes, then it will be Call of Duty.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
is it
so-
an Activision? Yeah, Activision published game.
Okay, so your question is it Activision published game? Number 7. No.
Okay.
So no Call of Duties. Yeah, all right.
So yeah, no Call of Duty. What else is Activision published? Battlefield. No, Battlefield is no.
Battlefield is EA.
Yeah, it's EA.
Yeah.
So we can ask about EA now.
Yeah, let's go with the.
Is it an EA?
Let's just go with EA.
Is it an EA
Okay,
game?
it's a EA published game. Question number 8. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, right.
Okay, wait, shooter.
It's a shoot.
Oh wait, should we ask whether it's side scrolling? Because 2000, right?
First person, correct? Right,
It's first person, third person, or side scrolling. But we gotta say it in the yes or no answer
Yeah,
format.
let's go with the side scrolling.
Oh wait, wait, the thing is, right, is there a side scrolling multiplayer?
Good question though.
Very good question.
Very
Fantastic
good.
question.
I don't think there is.
Don't answer that, Harry. It's not the question.
Yeah, the thing is,
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
think- I think,
Yeah,
the only side scrolling each
I wanna know
is
too.
Oh, the
What-
only
what-
shooter I know side scrolling is Metal Slug, and that's Japanese.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely not side scrolling, really. It's
We have Contra. Contra is also Japanese, so
yeah.
Those
that's
are
out.
those are before
Oh, that's before.
uh
Yeah, correct,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
2000,
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
2000, right?
Okay,
Generally, the
so most
ninja
likely it's definitely going to be like 3D
first
ish,
person, I guess.
first
Should we
person.
ask first
Yeah, yeah.
person? Is it a first person
Yeah, let's
shooter?
go with the first. Yeah, let's go with the first
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Okay, so question number 9 is whether is it a first-person shooter, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it's a first-person shooter.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yes,
9,
stated. Yes,
number
stated.
9,
So,
number 9.
I mean,
You have like 11 to go.
Number nine.
11 to go. Come on,
Okay, then
guys.
if it's a first person, right, it brings in like a lot of new games. Like Valorant, CS:GO,
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
Overwatch.
dude,
There's so
Overwatch.
Overwatch humans. I don't know.
I mean, there
Okay.
are humans inside. There are
Some
humans inside. Yeah,
some are humans.
yeah. Some are humans. CS:GO is definitely humans. Valorant is definitely humans.
We should have asked if are there more than one people you can control, and then that will if Harry said no, we can eliminate Overwatch, we can eliminate Valorant.
Oh, you can control more than one people in Overwatch.
I mean, you can pick
You can select.
characters.
You mean
Right.
characters? Are there multiple characters?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should ask. Can you pick other characters in this game? And then yeah, we'll see if it's yes
Okay,
or
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Then
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Let's do
So,
that.
So yeah, have
so question number 10 is whether you can pick different characters.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, you can.
What?
Oh.
Sorry. Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
then-
Yes, you can. You don't just start with one character. I mean, you get to choose. Yes, you get to
Oh
pick.
shit. Okay, okay.
Holy crap! Oh, we start with.
You
Okay.
can.
Okay.
You get
There's
to
a
pick
clue
lah.
there. There's a clue.
You get to pick lah. Yeah. What? All the games that you mentioned just now all can pick one.
No.
What's the difference?
Okay, so
Call
you
of
definitely.
Duty. Call of
Call of
Duty. You
Duty,
cannot
right?
pick.
But
Call
you
of Duty,
you know it's not Call of Duty already.
Battlefield. You cannot pick.
You get to pick.
Halo.
Yes.
Halo. Halo. You cannot pick. You play more than one character in some series, but you cannot pick.
Cannot pick. Yeah.
Some stages you play as that character.
Yeah. The key answer is you cannot pick. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. So it's definitely not Halo. Not
Definitely
over.
Oh, what
Wait,
about?
so it's supposed to be
Should
easy.
we go like a? Should we go like a fantasy first-person shooter game or?
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
I know what you're trying to lean towards.
Yeah.
Is,
So
is
so
it
we can. Yeah.
is it Borderlands? Is that you're trying
Yeah,
to
I think
lean
so,
into?
like Borderlands, right? Yeah, correct.
Okay, so we need to define. So your question is fantasy. What is it fantasy? So define fantasy. So is it like fantasy means that it's something that will not happen in real life?
I
Like
guess
how
so,
do you
but I
define?
don't know.
Is it
something
fantasy?
that's like not. I would say I feel like realistic is not the word for it. Like something that we humans cannot.
Will not happen in would never ever happen in our life lah. Basically, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the ice wall appearing out.
Is it that like in every game?
Okay, true. Okay, I was thinking, how about we find out about the map? Is it like confined to a certain space or is it open world? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, because
good
there are
question.
like
That's a good that's a good way to figure it out. Also, is the game open world or is it in a segment of levels? Right. So we gotta make the question like, so if we say if it's open world and Harry said yes, then we have like Borderlands, we have Tiny Tina, we have quite a lot of first person shooters that you can choose character and it's open world, which is I believe is already Borderlands, and I think some games also. But we
Okay,
can
let's go to that question.
yeah.
Wait, so your
So
question is what?
Is
What's
it
your
an
question?
open world?
Oh, okay,
Is it an
okay,
open world game?
okay. So question 11 is whether is it open world? No,
Oh,
it's
Okay.
not open
confined to a
world.
level.
So it's not
Yeah.
Borderlands or Tiny Tina.
Okay. This helps a lot, I think.
It's not the Borderlands series.
So
9 more to go.
I don't know, man. I feel like
great Google, tell us everything.
Wait,
I feel
you're
like-
supposed to check Google.
I really feel like it's one of those big kind of mainstreamish games, like Overwatch, all those.
Yeah.
Because it's confined to a level. It's not open world.
That's true. Valorant also. Valorant is not
yeah,
open
that's the
world.
thing. Yeah, it's not open world. It's all confined to a space. It's a shooter
Is
game.
it?
Any of those games you can drive vehicle or something like that.
Oh,
Maybe we can,
oh wait.
Vehicles.
we can
I think
I
that's
think we eliminate that with the open world and the Call of Duty and the Battlefield and the Medal of Honor games already.
okay. So Halo,
Halo, you
Halo,
can drive vehicles.
you can
but
drive in Halo,
Halo.
right?
Oh, but Halo again, you don't pick more than one character. You cannot pick the different characters in the game.
Yeah, you're not allowed to pick.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So should we uh go with the publisher?
Oh, we should ask: is this a competitive shooter game?
Yeah.
And then then we can have like
Or we can rule out
War.
our games. We can rule out
It will rule
CS:GO,
out the
Valorant,
game.
Overwatch, all those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
CS:GO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, let's go with that.
Yeah.
So question number 12 is whether the game is competitive, right?
Yeah.
No, the game is not competitive. So it's question number 12. Yeah, not competitive.
Okay.
Not
So is it
competitive.
not? Oh, it's not Overwatch, not Valorant,
Not CS:GO. It's not
not
basically
CS:GO.
it's
So
a game.
all the esports shooters are out. All the
Yeah. So
esports.
it's something like for example like RDR, State of Decay, something like that.
RDR, Red Dead
That will
Redemption.
be third person, right? No, is it?
Yeah. So a game like that, but first person.
Okay.
Something like that. I think so.
It's
You
not.
guys, I
It's
think
not
you guys
open world. Sorry.
keep it going.
But then again, it's confined to a level though.
It's
Yeah.
confined to.
Doom.
Or is it? Red Dead Revolver? Wait. The prequel?
You agree.
Yeah.
You look too highly on me, lah. I appreciate it
Wait.
though.
It could have been Red Dead Revolver.
God damn it! Still have been that.
We close the go with the when is the game released? Maybe so since we know it's 2000 above.
Above.
So do you want to go with is it 2010 and above? Something like that just to
Yeah, I think that could. You can narrow it down some more.
narrow it down a bit more, right?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So the question is,
Is this game released after the year 2010?
okay. So question number 13 is whether is the game released after 2010? No.
So it's
Alright.
between 2000.
Oh, it's before.
All right. So it's between.
It could be Red Dead Revolver. Red
I'm
Dead
gonna
Revolver
die.
is 2004.
I'm gonna die in
No,
this
what?
podcast.
One of the most cheatiest way to ask is this a game that you streamed before, you know? That's such a cheat way.
No, you can't ask that. You can't ask that.
Yeah, man, it's such a hack, man.
Yeah, it's not competitive. You can choose character, and you're human.
You're a human. It's confined to a certain level. It's not open world.
It's
Come
not open world.
on, put in the puzzle. Piece up the puzzle, guys.
It's a Western developed game that is
Come
confined to a
on.
level that it's not played competitively and it's first person using a human and you cannot pick characters.
I think for an FPS kind of game, not competitive. That had to be rare, right? I mean, most of it are pretty competitive, right?
Yeah, most of it
Yes,
can be competitive. So for a game to be not be competitive, it has to be story based. I'm guessing that people
Yeah,
can
I
join.
think that's it.
Oh, is it? Should we ask that? Is it story based?
I'm
Did we
thinking
ask that?
I'm thinking it's because the reason it cannot be competitive because there's a story aspect.
Oh,
to
that's
it.
true. That's true.
Where people can
There
come
is a
and help you.
multiplayer. Yeah, there is a multiplayer. Definitely.
Yeah, it's multiplayer. Right? People can come in and help you, right? That's what I'm leaning towards again. So something that kind of game. So it's like after 2010, before 2010, right? So I'm thinking Tarkov is out.
It's after 2000 and it's between 2000 and 2010.
Yeah, so Escape from Tarkov is out.
So what about Splinter Cells? Are those first person?
That's not first person though.
That's third person, right?
Hitman is the person.
Third person.
Let's see. FPS, first person
Call
shooter.
of Duty. No.
All right,
Battle-
guys, hold on. All right, let me clarify one thing.
Okay.
In regards to the question of whether you can pick multiple characters, right? All right, I need to clarify. Technically speaking, you don't get to pick, but there are multiple characters to play. All right.
You don't get to pick, but there are okay. That changes.
I need to clarify. I just realized that.
Then it could be.
It could be Halo.
Yeah, I was thinking it could be Halo.
But you have multiple. But you have multiple. You get to. You have the chance to play as different people. You get what I'm trying to say? It still stands. Just that you don't get to choose.
So hey, you don't have the power to choose. The game gives it to you, and you have to use it. Right?
Yes.
Okay, you don't get to choose at all. So
Technically, you don't get to choose. No.
you don't get to choose at all. So it's definitely something story based, AD. Definitely something story based.
The first time you can the first time in Halo they change character is Halo 2.
Have you thought about Mass Effect? Is Mass Effect multiplayer?
Mass Effect.
Yes, but they're not first person.
But you cannot choose. It's not first person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Halo 2. Halo 2 or Halo 3?
Should we narrow it down to
We still haven't got the console, right? We only know that it's not on.
If it's not
It's not
on, if it's not
multi-platform.
Sony published, how confident are we that if it's multi-platform?
That's true, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So okay. I think we can narrow that down. You see, we already have the answer to. It's not on Sony consoles only.
only?
We should ask if it's on Xbox consoles only, and if he said no, then it could be on PC only, or even on GameCube, which I think GameCube doesn't have a lot of
But after
first-person
FPS.
games, right? They don't have a lot of FPS games, right? The GameCube. That year is the
007?
GameCube, right?
007 is
007. No, Nintendo 64. That isn't that before 2000?
no, is it Nintendo 64 or not?
Yeah.
Not GameCube, is it?
The Golden Eye again.
GoldenEye. That one's
not multiplayer, right? GoldenEye.
GoldenEye is multiplayer, but
Oh, it is?
But I need to
It's on
remind
the-
you. I need to remind me that GoldenEye, you get to pick the character,
yeah.
right?
But it's
No.
released on 1995. GoldenEye
it's way
is
back,
released
right?
on 1995.
But they say that you don't really get to pick your character.
Okay.
Oh, what? What did you say again?
You don't get to pick your character. Yes, I already told you.
Okay, all right. What? How many questions are we right now?
13. You still got 6 more. Sorry, 7 more. Sorry,
Okay, all
more.
right.
Come on.
Wait,
The game developer.
Guys, I just thought of a game.
Sure.
Bioshock?
Multiplayer?
Is it multiplayer?
Nope.
Well, Bioshock 2. Only Bioshock 2 has multiplayer. Only
Is it?
Bioshock 2. Yeah. Bioshock 1 and Infinite didn't have. They have multiplayer.
Okay.
And you can't choose for Bioshock. Yeah, the only change all 3 games. They all have different protagonists, but you cannot choose any of them. You'll stuck to that protagonist till the end.
Let's go with the developer. Let's go with the developer. I think the developer who makes an attendance in E3.
How do you know? Oh crap!
I'm just want to see, is this like a big kind of developer or something like that?
Okay.
Wow. Okay, Reese taking. Is
Wait,
it true,
what?
Harry?
Well, now you're questioning me. This all the information's not here. Okay, just give me like few seconds to check.
Because I think
That's a very left field kind of question.
right because right now we know it's a FPS, and then it's not Activision, right? It's not right. So we've
It's not Activision.
so
Yeah.
what else? I mean, for Western developers,
Valve, Half-Life.
Valve here, Half-Life, correct? Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Half-Life is gonna. Well, Half-Life is not competitive, right?
It's
Half-Life
not competitive
is,
at all. It's not competitive.
It's not competitive.
yeah, that's not competitive at all, right?
Okay,
Oh, guys.
I'll just put it this way. I think their games appeared in E3 before. Is that
All right, okay.
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
yes? Is that a
It's a big
yes?
game. Definitely, it's a big game.
Is that a
Big
yes?
game.
Then it's a yes then.
Is it a,
Uh,
14.
do you want
Six more.
do you want to go like whether this one is a franchise or does it? Do you want to go with that or do you want to go with
yeah, we should like ask, does it have multiple games in this
yeah
series? Yeah, like
yeah
that, right?
Okay.
yeah.
That's your question, yeah? So question number 15 is whether is the game belong to a series. Number
Yeah.
series. Yes. We have five more
All right.
question.
Okay. All right.
Five
I
more
think
questions.
So
I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I
Right.
got it.
Okay. Good.
You want to narrow it
Okay,
down
I'm
more?
gonna
Up to you.
let me discuss with the team.
All right.
Um, I might think it's Fear. It might be Fear
All right.
because
Okay.
Fear 3 you can choose between the original protagonist and the bad guy from Fear 1.
Okay, but
but he said that you can't choose.
you can't
Yeah,
choose,
the
right?
game gives it to you.
Mm.
Yeah, but if you choose one, you have to use it until the end.
But-
Until the end of the
But you
game.
don't get to
Choose, right?
choose. You don't
Yeah,
get to
you still get
choose.
to choose.
Oh, we don't get to choose?
You don't
Yeah,
get to
the-
choose.
yeah,
They give it
So
to
it's
you.
not Fear 3, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's not PS3.
I was thinking Serious Sam.
Serious? Oh,
But you only play as no, you can still choose for Serious Sam.
Oh, okay.
You got you got all the different skins.
yeah, the different. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Technically they're the same as Sam Love, right?
Mm.
All right. What about Half-Life? What about Half-Life?
I feel like okay. See, Half-Life is that yes, it's not open world. You can
Right.
have people. I'm not so sure on the multiplayer part though. I'm really not sure because I played it alone. But it fits the description.
Oh yeah. Well, Half-Life doesn't have multiplayer.
Yeah, so
Does
it's a
it
series.
not?
Half-Life 1 and 2.
Gmod.
The thing is, I'm not sure whether Half-Life has multiplayer or not.
I don't think it's Half-Life. Half-Life is pure story, man.
Hmm.
We gotta think that this game has
It has a
Uh,
series, right? So
It's a series. It's a series. So it's kind of a big game for them to do a series.
yeah, and it came out in E3, so it's no joke. It's a
Come
big
on,
deal.
guys.
Yeah, come on.
Get together. I also agree with it. Pieces together.
oh, okay. I think let's ask about the Xbox question. Is it only on Xbox? Uh, is it only on Xbox and PC? Should we ask that?
Hmm.
And then if he said, no, it can be on Nintendo, but it's highly. I feel unlikely it's on Nintendo.
Okay, so
I feel it's right.
your question number 16 is whether is it only on Xbox and PC?
Yeah.
PC as in like Windows, right?
Windows. Yeah.
So
We don't have.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Hold on. So for that question is no, not just that.
Okay.
So wait, it's on what? What does that mean?
It's not just on Windows, PC, and Xbox. It's not just on. So it means it's more.
Right.
So it's not Halo. It's definitely not Halo.
Let's do a bit of hack. Can we say since we're at question number 17 right now?
The next one will be 17. Next one will be 17.
Do you
Oh
want to do
boy,
like
okay.
a hack kind of thing whether have we mentioned the game, something like that?
I have not mentioned the game.
Wow.
I have not mentioned the game.
You ask that. Did we mention the game in our discussion? Is that our?
No, at least we would know that this is not something that it's really.
So
Holy
what's
fish, dude.
what again? What have we
you
mentioned it in the podcast before?
Yeah, like
Have you
today.
mentioned
Today.
No, have you mentioned it just now?
when we do
Since we started this game, did we mention any of the title?
have we mentioned the game?
Okay, so that's question number 17, right? Okay. I no.
No.
Oh no, we didn't.
We never mentioned
Oh,
it.
snap.
We never mentioned it.
Oh, right.
Actually, it would be a good idea to do that next time. It would be a good idea. Three more questions. Wait, three more questions, guys.
We mentioned a lot
Oh
of games.
jeez.
A lot of them.
Oh jeez.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
It's there.
jeez.
It's there.
2000
Is
Star
there where?
Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront?
It's wait. When we asked about the fantasy question, he did mention it was a fantasy game, right?
You didn't ask a fantasy
We
question
didn't
because
answer
you
that one.
abandoned that.
We didn't,
You abandoned that.
Okay, all right. We didn't ask that.
Besides that, it's not really a good question to ask because a lot of all these games are fantasy based, so you can't really narrow it down.
I think since it's like a series kind of, so we're gonna be definitely not
Titanfall is
Battlefield,
another
it's not-
game that falls
definitely
in the
not,
category. Yes, it's not open world. You can have
Titanfall.
you can have someone coming in and play with you.
Ugh.
Same goes with the what's the game I mentioned just now? Oh my god, Star Wars Battlefront. Same thing.
2010. No, that's tough, man. What's
Yeah,
2010.
I'm quite
After
confident.
2000.
Guys, okay, since you're at question 17 already, right? I'll give you a hint lah. Since you're so nice to give me a hint last time, I'm quite interested on the fantasy aspect. You guys need to think it properly. Like, what do you define as fantasy? Think of it in a context of a first-person shooter, non-competitive game. Like, what
I think
would you
I think
define?
it's something to do with like magic-ish.
Yeah, like, how do you want to narrow it down from that aspect? Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's a pretty good way to filter
Star
it.
Wars,
You just need to think about it.
Will be fantasy. Star Wars will be fantasy.
How will you define fantasy? Yeah, so think about it.
Is it? Or maybe you can ask. Maybe not confirmed yet. Is it like does it involve spells or anything? Because if it's spell based, right, then you see we remove a lot of those like run and gun shoot.
Did we ask? Do you use guns?
It's a first-person shooter.
Okay.
The shooter.
Okay. So my question is kind of wider already. So it's definitely doing guns.
For fantasy,
It's a first-person shooter.
Okay. We mentioned what? So Doom, Halo, all those.
okay. Did we mention Doom? I don't think we mentioned Doom.
I mentioned Doom. I mentioned Doom.
Oh, you mentioned Doom.
That's the thing. So I think we mentioned a lot of those.
I mentioned Doom. I mentioned Gears.
Of life.
Yes, it's third person though.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, Gears third person.
It's not Halo.
First person. Not. We haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, that's weird. It's a
Okay,
big game. It's a big game. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's a big game.
It's in a series. It's in a series. Don't forget.
It's a
in
number.
series.
It's numbered, guys.
It's numbered. I was saying it's a numbered series. So Doom got multiplayer.
Doom is out because I
Doom-
mentioned it. I mentioned Doom, and we asked when Reese asked the question, right? He said no.
Oh,
So
shit,
whatever
yeah,
we
yeah.
haven't thought about, whatever we thought about, right, is out of the question, out of the answer.
We don't know the developer, right? We don't know the developer, right? That's,
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, we.
But we only know it's a Western developer.
Yeah,
More
we
questions,
know.
guys.
We know. We know it's not EA. We know it's not Activision.
do we know that it's not EA?
Yeah, we said, is it an EA game?
I think you did ask. Yeah, I said no.
Yeah, and then he said no. So it's no Battlefront, no Medal of Honor, no Battlefield. Yeah, it's not even Battlefront, dude.
Yeah, Battlefront is.
It's now under EA, right?
Could it
Unless
be-
you wanna.
Could it be
Unless
Ubisoft?
you.
Could it be Ubisoft?
We didn't mention Far Cry.
Alright, okay. I know one question.
Okay.
Oh well, Far Cry makes sense, but Far Cry is third person, right?
No, first person.
No, first person.
Can it be multiplayer? Can people join in? That's the thing.
Yes, Far Cry, but I think the new ones you can pretty much. I'm not
Far
sure
Cry doesn't have multiplayer though.
right.
They-
Maybe we can go with realistic.
Wait,
realistic
they do. Wait, Far Cry have multiplayer.
Yeah, the new one they do have multiplayer. You will be
The
able
new
to-
one,
But
yeah.
new ones, right? You mentioned new ones, but this is before,
But
in between 2000 and 2000.
this is way before.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
Reese, you have something to ask?
Do we want to go like whether the game graphic is realistic graphic or like I mean because we want to narrow it down whether the graphics like a well realistic graphic you mean you see a normal human graphic with a very or maybe it's like a more like a Overwatch kind of graphic where you have like
The cartoony self.
cartoony kind of stuff. Yeah. You want to go with that?
Is
But
it
then
realistic graphic?
what do we narrow it down after
Yeah.
that?
What? So if it's a realistic graphic, it could be. Oh, I'm not sure. No, I'm a big fan of PS games, so that's why.
But I'm pretty
No,
sure
it's
you've
a-
heard of this. I'm very sure you've heard of this. Very,
It can't.
very,
It
very
can't.
sure.
It can't. I can tell you, it can't be Killzone. Killzone is only on PlayStation, and we
yeah.
asked that. We already asked. It's not a Sony. It's not only on Sony consoles, so definitely not Killzone. Killzone. Killzone 1. You can choose characters, by the way. Right? Oh,
And
you say cannot choose, right?
cannot
But
choose. Cannot choose.
but you play as different other characters, right? We asked that, right?
Is
So
Portal? Is
There are multiple
Portal?
people. There are multiple characters.
There's multiple people.
You Portal?
Portal. You only play as one person, but Portal 2 has multiplayer. It's a co-op multiplayer.
Yeah.
What about those game that I think those nightmare game where, but I don't think that's an old game back before
Evil
2000.
Within.
Well, not
Ew.
evil.
You mean Dead by Daylight?
A couple of games where, yeah, something like that. But
No, but that game is like after 2010
one.
already.
Yeah, that's super
Yeah.
new. Super new. Left 4 Dead
this
is
stuff.
Left 4 Dead. You can choose characters, so it's out. Dead by Daylight, you can choose also, so it's kind of out. Back 4 Blood you can choose and it's new, so it's out.
Come on, Adri.
World War Z, you can choose.
I don't know. I'm looking at Metroid. I'm looking at Metroid Prime also.
But you won't be able to choose it.
Okay, see, right? It's time to
That's
go all.
true.
It's time to go all in, you know. So, well, how many
Okay, Kenneth.
Holy shit! It's serious.
How many questions we have left? I want to ask.
We have 5, is it?
2 question and a guess, is it? Question and a guess, right?
You guys want one more tip? The next one will be question 18 already. You want?
Okay.
You guys want one more tip?
Yeah, I think that will help.
All right.
This is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Because I pity you guys.
Oh god.
I think there was one game that you mentioned just now which you thought wrong. That you've mistaken on what you think the game is. So it's a game that you mentioned.
Okay. So,
After I was
Dude, after is it
shit.
after we asked that question?
okay, so I'm thinking it's one of the games you mentioned. So it could be Far Cry, it could be Portal. I feel like it's Far Cry. Okay, see, right? What I'm thinking is we are at question 18, right? So technically we have three questions. Each of us think of a game, and then we ask the question, does it start with that letter?
We can't say Far Cry because the one that came out before 2010 is Far Cry 2 and you only play as one character.
Oh,
Hey, wait, no, wait. You can choose. You can choose character in Far Cry 2, but you can't choose, right? So it's not Far Cry 2. It's not Far Cry 2.
One of the game that you mentioned just now that you say you can choose. Technically, you did not choose. You cannot choose.
What? What is this thing?
Unless my memory is wrong, but I'm pretty sure you cannot choose when you start the game.
what games you mentioned? What games I mentioned? What games I mentioned that
When
we
you
said
start the
can
game,
choose?
it pretty much the character is set for you already. But I remember you guys say you can choose, which in fact I'm sure you cannot choose.
Serious, Sam?
Oh,
You would say you can choose, right?
No, you cannot. You always start with that guy.
you can choose the skin lah.
Yeah.
But it's skin counted though.
Ayo!
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm clueless right now.
If
Come on,
like
go
that,
in,
right,
go in.
I'm beginning to think Metroid Prime.
Okay,
Metroid Prime
Adri, how about this? Since there's 18 questions, right? You put on the questions, ask whether it's
is
Metroid
we
Prime.
already established it's not an Xbox only. Okay, crap.
Could be a PC game. That's the thing.
Could be a PC game, so it's not Metroid Prime.
Could be a PC game. Do you?
Uh,
Well, how do we narrow it down? The
Thing is, he gave us a really big tip. Now the reason he said that right,
Hey,
because we
okay.
mentioned the game already.
Can we ask like whether this game is well received or something like that? So people love the game.
no, that's too broad.
I already
lot
gave
of
the
people-
answer. I already gave an answer.
He gave us an answer.
It's
something
very
that we
popular. Very
Something that we-
popular.
Oh, okay. Right.
Very popular.
Something that we mentioned.
Or used to be very popular.
Used to be. Oh my god.
2000 to 2010. What games?
Come on, guys.
It could be. It could be serious. I'm feeling it. I don't know. What do you think, Serious Sam? Serious Sam.
Yeah, 2 questions left. Let's just get it over with.
Does the game start with the letter S?
Oh,
Does the
okay.
game start with...
If you say yes, then
Let me just give you a very big tip. The game does not even have an S on it.
Then
It could be Doom.
I am
It could be
so
Doom. It could be-
I am so what of just to say no S.
Okay, then how about Metroid and Doom?
No, wait, cannot be Doom because he mentioned the game we said can be choose, but in fact you cannot choose. Yeah, Doom,
Like
Doom
there are multiple
Does this game have a
characters.
realistic graphic? Does this game has a realistic graphic?
Okay, this is question 19 already, right? Question 19. At the time where it released, it looks realistic. Yes.
holy crap! Oh.
What? 15 is
It cannot be Serious Sam. Serious Sam doesn't look realistic at all.
But when it came out that time, it looks realistic.
Far
Right?
Cry look realistic when it came out.
Come on, guys,
Well,
last
Far-
already.
Far-
You gotta make a choice.
13 or-
Yeah, that's true. Far Cry looks realistic.
You gotta look at it
Far Cry
during
had
that
realistic
time.
flames.
You gotta look at it when during that time. So during like 20,
I think it's Far
2010,
Cry lah. I
2010,
think it's
right?
Far Cry. But then Harry dropped the bomb saying it used to be popular. Far Cry is still popular.
Popular, right?
Far Cry is still
No,
popular.
it
There's
used to
6
be.
of them.
It used to be super popular. Of
At
course,
that
it's not
time.
gonna be popular now, lah, right? It's still
Oh,
very
okay,
much
I thought-
well known.
I thought it died off at that year.
Then it could
No
be Far Cry
lah.
already.
No
I
lah.
think it's Far Cry lah. I think it's Far Cry. I think it is Far Cry.
let's nail it down to Far Cry. But how do we nail it? I mean, which Far Cry, and then how do we nail it down?
The easiest way to nail it down whether it's Far Cry, does the game start at F? You can ask that, you know.
Doesn't have S. Okay, that makes sense, right?
Far Cry, you can ask if they have famous actors in the game.
Holy shit.
But then the famous actor came in Far Cry 6 lah. I'm sorry. Or even Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 got a famous actor.
It's a franchise. It's a
Oh,
first
God.
person,
My
We're
brain-
not gonna sleep tonight.
My brain
Oh,
is. I
God.
can't think of any more games, you know.
Oh god,
I'm
guys.
just worried. I'm just worried that when we hear the answer, we'll be like, no, oh no. I mean, you get that right. So
I'm leaning towards Far Cry lah. Far Cry.
Same.
let's do that.
Let's go.
I'm clueless right now. So
Okay, so our
Question,
guess is,
question,
uh,
question. What's your question?
Is it Nangis Jauh?
Oh god. No.
oh, no.
No.
I have a feeling when you tell me the answer, I'm
Tell me
gonna
Half-Life. No, please don't tell me it's Half-Life.
Don't tell me it's Half-Life,
Okay,
dude.
you guys, I can give you just one more question if you want, but that's about it. I can give you free one more question.
To be honest, I'm clueless right now. I'm clueless. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm super clueless.
Okay, let me just narrow it down for you guys.
Yeah.
Narrow it down for you guys. It's not
Okay.
exclusively to one platform, right? It's a
Okay.
multiplayer. In multiplayer, it's not competitive. It released between 2000 to 2010. It
Okay.
has realistic graphic during that time. It's very popular. right? First-person shooter. Non-competitive means what?
Like people don't play.
Co-op.
Story mode.
Co-op.
Non-competitive means
Okay.
it's co-op, right? Because you're
Yeah.
not competing means you fight together.
Okay.
So
Is
what?
it Time Splitters?
Damn it.
No, that's not.
God damn it, I already
Got
gave it.
S. That's with the S.
Okay. Okay. Before I give you the
We
answer,
don't
right?
know.
You
We
should
don't
have
know.
asked one question
give
when I
up.
say about fantasy. Fantasy, you should ask whether is it like medieval fantasy, or is it realistic modern fantasy? Because if you ask modern fantasy, it would have been zombies. If it's
Oh my
zombies,
god.
Don't tell
If
me
it's-
it's.
Oh my
if it's
god.
zombies and it's very
Oh my
popular,
god.
Oh my
very
god, don't tell
wait,
me-
wait,
Oh
let me
my
say finish
God.
first. You get
Oh my God.
there are characters you can play as, but you don't get to pick, and it's not open world. It's level by
I
level.
don't know.
I think I know.
God damn.
Okay, tell me what's the answer.
Is it?
Is it Left 4 Dead?
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I'm never down for you guys already. What the
Wait,
hell?
but then Left 4 Dead, we can choose our characters. Well.
You don't get to choose your character.
You don't. Oh my god.
Why don't you get to choose your characters in co-op? When you
You
go to a
don't.
lobby, which character you want?
You don't
We should
get
have
to
asked if
pick.
it got co-op. Crap.
You don't really
We should
get
have
to
asked if
pick.
it got co-op.
I don't remember you get to pick as co-op. Get to pick
Yeah,
characters.
you don't get to pick.
Because there's 4 characters in Left 4 Dead, right? So you always get to play as you want the girl, the other guy, or the other guy.
No, you cannot choose. It will random.
Yeah, it's
You end up-
random.
you end up
I
with-
recall it's random.
It's random.
recall
Yeah,
it's
it's
random.
random.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I failed my past self. My past self is cringing at this point.
My past self is scolding me right now. I don't want to talk to my past self anymore. Arguing like this one.
I thought it's a slam dunk. I thought it was a slam dunk.
Oh god.
Maybe some of you guys actually asked whether it got zombies.
Oh damn it, Kenneth! You're the one who talked about zombies earlier
Yeah,
today.
I know. Yeah, that's why I'm arguing my past self. You know, it's like zombie level, but you don't know
Alright.
that game.
Alright, guys.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
guys. I think this is the first time where we don't really get the answer right.
It's published by Valve. Oh no, we should have.
Zombies, guys. Zombies. Next time, right? When you ask a question, right, ask whether it got zombies or not.
I'm disappointed. I'm damn disappointed.
That's true, dude. If he said zombie, he would like narrow it down to the Call of Duty games and Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And then once we said no, it's not Activision, it will be Left 4 Dead already.
Well, one of the question I wanted to ask, right, was it Valve? Was it Valve? You know.
Yeah, we
Oh
didn't ask about
my
it.
god, dude.
You guys are very clear. You guys are very near when you talk about Half-Life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Half-Life came out, because I thought of the Valve question, but then right, because Valve has a lot of publishers inside it, like Steam itself. That's why I didn't bother asking it, because I thought it would be pointless asking. I should just ask the. Oh my god! If I asked it was a Valve, right, then we would narrow it down so much.
Early.
Yeah.
Early, right.
All right, guys, that's it for
Alright,
for episode
that's it
10
now.
of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, thank you to Archie, Reese, and
I'm not gonna have a good sleep tonight.
for joining the cast today. Damn, guys, it's supposed to be fun.
It's not
It
fun.
was fun.
It is though. It is.
Yeah, it was
It's
fun.
fine.
Damn, guys.
Alright.
All right, so as per usual, if you enjoy what we do, please give it a like, comment down below, or just as simple as just a subscribe. That will help us a lot. All right, so we will see you guys again next week. All right, thank you every one of you and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.